Hey, what is going on? NGA. I am Tenfive6,
I am Miguel.
and this is going to be KH2 Final Mix. We will
HD.
have, yeah. We'll have Alfina as a commentator too. She'll be sliding in here shortly. But we start the game. Every time you start a game, you have to go back to that main menu screen for Akron, for how this run works for the beginning.
Alright, I guess we should talk about ourselves a little bit,
Yeah.
I guess. Alright, I'm Miguel. I am a critical Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix speedrunner, but I also have some beginner mode experience, so I'll be doing some commentary for you guys.
I'm Tenfive6. I run this game on beginner mode. This is beginner mode any percent, and I think I hear Alfie coming in.
I didn't realize how ahead of schedule we had gotten.
And I do a lot of different Kingdom Hearts runs and Final Fantasy runs. So, and Alfie, if you want to,
I also do Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix as well.
Yeah, I'm mostly Kingdom Hearts 1, but I'm here for the sass.
Alright.
So if you want to begin timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. Woo! Alright, so we started this game. It's basically the tutorial section. This is Roxas, our somewhat main character. So basically the
Roxas,
purpose of this
I thought
section is...
I thought it was Sora.
Oh, yeah. We'll see him sooner or later. So basically, this part of the game is just teaching you about things like reaction commands, how to talk to people, using the lock-on system. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty boring at the beginning. A lot of tutorials.
Yeah. We'll get into some action relatively quickly. Like right now.
Walking on a cat.
Alright, but seriously, okay, so right here we have 3 weapons. We're gonna pick the one on the very right. This is the struggle with that. This gives us +1 strength, and this is gonna be our primary weapon until we get our main weapon. So this is basically just like how to fight, you know, the basic tutorial section. Alright, so right there, that combo we did on Cypher is set up some RNG manipulation.
Whoops, I messed up that pretty bad. I was thinking I was on the first fight again.
Oh.
Oh well, no RNG manip this run.
Well, way to go. Okay, well, traditionally we just do a 1-hit, 2-hit combo, or 2-hit, 1-hit, and then full combo, 2 more hits, and then another full combo. Alright,
actually, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So to speed this up, the best way to do it is just hit the dusk. This enemy's called Dusk, by the way. You hit it 10 times just to progress the story. Alright, now we actually have an actual weapon. This is our Keyblade, the main weapon you guys probably know from the series. It does a quick combo on this Dusk and kills it instantly. It drops about 100. It drops 150 money off the bat. The big yellow orbs. That's our money. Alright. So basically, this portion of Roxas is to just split up into 6 days. This is day 2, and right off the bat, he gets on the skateboard right here, and skateboard movement being our fast way of traveling right now. So we're gonna do a mini game.
Yep, I like this minigame. It's fun.
Right,
I don't like this game.
Alright, so this is just a simple mini game. Just hand it 5 letters to these people, and then you get 50 money, and that's all we're gonna do for this day. All we need to do is get the minimum amount of money we need is 200. Like I said before, that does give us 150. And doing that mini game give us 50 money.
Yeah, the game wants you to collect 1,500 money or something like that.
2,000 money, and if you do that, you get 2 AP. But we want to go fast, so forget that. All right, going right into day 3. This is our kind of, you have the live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. This is another day where we have to fight a dusk, and just like the first one, I didn't explain it properly, but hitting it 10 times it progresses the fight because we can't really hit the dusk right now. And right away, we're sent into the Station of Awakening. We pick up the sword because it's gonna, and how dream weapons work in this case is, they aren't like Kingdom Hearts 1 where they affect our stats, they just affect our leveling tree. So we pick the sword because sword is the best option, and I think all the other categories pick sword except for critical mode on it, actually.
Yeah.
And level 1. Level 1 doesn't matter though.
We're not here to talk about level 1. We're here to talk about beginner.
Yes. Beginner mode. I think beginner mode and critical mode are about the same, like a minute apart from each other, so they're really fast on the PS4 version.
What you saw there was just some basic combos that we got done. 2 aerial combos are the fastest form of fighting, and you'll see that a lot throughout the run. Those dusts just took 2 empty hits and then a full combo.
Alright, so coming up on our first boss of the game, our first official boss, the Cypher wasn't really it was just a pushover. So this is Twilight Thorn, and basically the purpose of this fight casually is just to teach the player more about how to use reaction commands as far as combat goes. And it's really slow. But of course, it takes about like a minute just to get through just to push the triangle button 3 times.
And then you have to do it fast enough so you don't have to do it again.
Pretty much. Yeah, this fight's a pushover, honestly. It's just about, executing it really fastly.
Figure out, but I mean,
Plat's a 23-hour run. If you do it perfectly, almost. You can probably get down to 20, but it's about a 23-hour run for every average runner.
Alright, so after that third reaction, you actually hit him, even though physically by pushing the next one. So what he wants to do here is quickly mash out 4 air combos, and hopefully you can get it. Okay. I apologize if I'm not really we're not talking as much.
Right, we're trying to.
Early on, there's not as much neat things to talk about. It comes in later. I mean, I can always just sit here and hate on the whole run because that's pretty much my job here.
If you want to get a brief donation in, you can. If there are any.
Get past Roxas. This is just tutorial section. So apologize if we're not really talking as much as we would like to, if you would like us to do.
Well, and nobody likes the Roxas section anyway, so...
Yeah, Roxas is... he's a nice guy, just that I really wish his pants were this big and shown.
I know people who quit playing this game casually just because of Roxas. Like, they never made it out of here because they're like, this is dumb. Who is this guy? I played for the Sora.
Yeah. Anyways, here we are. We struggle fights, and these fights are on beginner are kind of hard to optimize. We got Hainer right here. What we want to do is push him into the corner and start wailing on him. The fastest way to get through these struggle fights is by picking up all these orbs and just get to 200. But so in beginner it's a little harder because you have to optimize one hitting him, like keeping him in the corner, picking up orbs because we don't have a way of picking them up fast enough, and not getting hit. Because if you get hit, like Hainer hits pretty hard, or all these guys hit pretty hard and pretty far away.
Yeah, they just knock you back.
And just because you knocked out all the orbs from him, you do have to run around and find them all, which is just as much fun.
Yeah. It looks like he's being friendly enough. Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The other way to progress through this is by just like running out the clock on him, but we didn't have to run out the clock completely. All right, so now we got VV, and VV is tougher to deal with than Hainer. He's smaller than Hainer, and like he moves very sporadically and can hit really hard if you're not careful.
And his little flip hit revenge value, whatever, it definitely is gonna hurt and take some time off from you.
I see you guys talking about Ventus in the chat. Fun fact: when they ported these games, when they made these 2.5 versions, they actually used Ventus voice cuts for Roxas.
Yeah.
So, it's looks like VV's cooperating-ish.
Eh.
Not really.
Nah. Vivi's annoying to deal with because normally I do 3 full combos there, but lately he hasn't been cooperating, so I tried doing the safe strat, and it's just a time amount.
Alright. So after this, we're getting into another fight.
You mean the Alfina slow strats?
All these guys in the chat. You guys
Yeah.
in the chat. These guys in the chat hate Roxas, just like the rest of us.
Roxas has baggy pants, and they're not like cool baggy pants, they're just overly baggy.
And then he's doing the like weird suspender thing, but now we have my favorite character on screen, so be nice. It's Axel.
Got it memorized?
So,
Got it memorized?
Alright, so this is Axel, and it's a really quick fight. All you have to do is land five
Yep.
air combos on him, and guard when necessary.
How can you hate somebody who wields fire? Come on, guys.
These cool looking, his weapon is pretty cool looking. You know, just some fidget spinners. Someone made a meme of that. It's like,
So we just went through all this, it would be terrible if we die, right? You know, it's just gonna be awful.
oh yeah, dude. This next struggle fight's a little hard. You gotta really try.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Are
We're good. We got it's RNG. It's RNG.
you sure?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine.
think you might need some help there.
No, I think I'm good.
Damn, dude, he hits pretty hard. Sure you can do this?
Yeah.
Well.
Dang.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, it's just we'll get it next
died.
time. We'll get it next time.
Alright, so memes aside, the reason we actually lose that fight on purpose just because we get an accessory item called metal and it gives us +1 strength. All of that for +1 strength, which is actually pretty much better than what you get if you won the fight.
We want all the strengths.
Yeah, we want strength more.
You want the strength so we can just punch things.
We want to be stronger than Hercules.
Okay, so what we would get that is a champion belt, and the champion belt just offers some defense and some resistance. Alright, so anyway, this is minigame.day number 4. Alright, so the game wants us to
Roxas is just minigame percent.
pretty much. Alright, so I guess we can talk about this. The point of this day, casually, is just like Roxas and his group of friends are looking for
7 wonders.
7 wonders of Twilight Town, and Roxas is pretty much doing all the work, honestly.
Right. It's just like any group project you'll ever do in your life. One person does all the work and everyone mooches off of him. Roxas is the guy doing all the work.
Alright, yeah. So right there you saw a quick menu, he put on that metal, which gave him the strength, and then he went to his configure menu to turn off summon animations for later. We'll use quite a bit of summons throughout the run.
And then he's gonna head over and do the this VV clone thing, which I absolutely hate because you need them to like stand still so you can hit multiple moments at a time.
Necessarily like keep them like not necessarily stand still, more like like not have them be too spread out completely. That first swing right there, that's pretty much all we have power of keeping them because they spawn in randomly, and they also swing as hard as regularly. So
Yeah, Vivi's a troll.
yeah, just
VV is the best troll though.
he's Final Fantasy 9, dude.
Vivi's my favorite character in Final Fantasy 9.
Shout out to Final Fantasy. Anyway, so enough talking about VV. We got another fight. We got Shadow Roxas coming up.
Because what is an RPG without doing a shadow fight?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like we see millions of shadows later on, right?
No, don't talk about shadows.
Tony Hawk's.
Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Strats. That's the sub byline on Kingdom Hearts.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Alright, so Shadow Rocks is just keep him in the corner and just swing at him. And try not to get parried by him because he can parry you. And well, he's doing that right now. He's being a bully.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad. One miss combo is okay.
Alright, now we're coming up on possibly a mini game crash.
Can we get RNG blessed in chat?
Can we get blessed RNG in chat? Good. There's a possibility we could crash the game. So I guess we can spin it. So how this works is like, whatever reason, like the game, like this mini game, like I guess like if you press the reaction command too many times or something.
If you hit the reaction command, double tap when you're jumping, or right before you jump and when you jump, it doesn't know what to do.
And soft lock the game.
Yes.
But we're good.
Yeah, alright, we're good. Okay. No, give me crash. Thanks.
Yeah.
It'd be fun if we did. Alright, so that's the end of our mini game section of the day. And now all we have to do is just run back to that mansion that we saw at the beginning of the game.
This is a good
After
place.
skipping all the cutscenes.
Yeah,
forever.
this is a good place for donations though, for at least one.
If there is,
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like it happens, and you think we're real good and real skilled at this, and then we crash it.
Yeah, these guys are talking about that mini game. That wasn't necessarily the mini game crash, more like Bruce. What's his name? Voligen, like unplugged the thing from the back.
That was a whole nother conversation altogether.
These guys are talking about the bag mini crash. Alright, so that's it. So basically that's pretty much it for the rest of this section. Alright, so now this is the last day, and we're getting close to saying goodbye to Roxas, so spoiler alert.
Thank you. Thank you. Roxas will be gone.
Somewhat. Maybe.
Shut up.
Wink, wink.
I can hope.
So we got another desk right here, and we're gonna see another type of nobody. These guys are called nobodies, by the way.
But Axel Dad is watching and proud of you.
Yeah, somewhat. He's gonna, like this desk earlier, he's gonna take him out really quickly, and then an assassin will spawn in, and then you'll hopefully get the parry right away. Alright, you got it. It looks like you got it. Alright. Or just dodges attack, simple, straightforward.
Blind run ruined for me. Table flip. I'm sorry, clever.
Alright, so now we're just running towards the mansion again. See you later. We'll see Axel again in a little bit. So after this, it's just 2 more fights. After some story progression, and then see.
But we're not gonna pay attention to story.
Wait, there's story?
Who's got time for that?
Yeah, because we gotta go fast, right? Who's this guy?
It's not like anyone would understand it anyway.
Like, can we talk about time travel?
Yes.
I love this
Doctor
particular
Who.
run.
Age 3 runs, we'll talk about time travel.
We're going to have to.
Eventually. Alright, so overall, I think this is I guess we'd say this is overall good. Twilight Town, no trolling, even though Hainer kind of trolled.
Hainer and Vivi kind of trolled it. That was about.
Hainer doesn't know how not to troll.
I think that was the worst part of this. Right now, there could be worse coming up.
Yeah.
Alright, so coming up on our last nobody's fight for this part of the run. We're in Roxas World, as we call it.
So we're gonna fight some more dusks because, you know, we haven't seen enough of those.
Alright, so how this works is you want to keep these desks like as close to each other as possible while hitting them. It's kind of hard. Basically, you just gotta rely on the reaction command or reversal. Hit them. Just kind of, hope they don't spread out too much. You don't want to do too many finishers. That's basically the goal of this. And then as soon as 3 dusks are killed, 2 assassins will spawn. And then you basically gotta take out the last dusk as quick as possible and try not to get, trolled by the assassins, because they can troll you pretty badly.
And then it's time for the best character to come back with all of the fire ever. And what is this? You have a second Keyblade.
Two Keyblades.
We're balling now.
Alright, so this guy just wants to run to the right, I think. Start with the right, yeah, run to the right, and then just start swinging at him, and then he's gonna use another reaction command, which will do a whole ton of damage to him, and then don't complete it, and do another
Yeah,
finisher.
because no, that takes time.
Because that wastes time. And then after one more combo, he's done.
All the shiny animations just waste you time. They don't do enough damage in the end to make up for the time.
Alright, and that's the end of Roxas. We won't see him again for the rest of the run. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Stop ruining my hopes and dreams!
Alright, and now we're getting into the actual main character who's actually really good. His name Sora.
His name's Doland. Best character in the game.
Wow!
Dolan. Yeah, his name's Dolan Duck.
No, I'm here for Gooby, please.
Can we please? There's memes about this game entirely.
Alright, so he does a quick menu.
It's not this game, it's this series.
Yeah.
So in that menu, he took a potion from Donald. He just took Donald's items. Took a potion and an ether, and then that's.
Equipped aerial recovery.
And then that's all. That's all he did. And now he's just running up to another nobody's fight, which is really. So how this fight works is there's three ways to end this fight. Okay, so one of these fights where you can skip, quote unquote skip. So how it works is, first way you can do it is by dying, which we critical runners do. And then another way is by doing 100 hits, or the fight ends after 1 minute and 30 seconds, I believe.
Roughly.
Roughly 1 minute and 30 seconds. So the fastest way on beginner, obviously, is just doing the 100 hits. So this is basically like a mini grind section. Try to kill as many nobodies as you can.
But Donald and Goofy hits don't count. It has to be Sora hits.
Alright.
Like the
So right
Keyblade
now-
has a hit counter.
Yeah. So right now we don't have the strength to kill to one-shot these Dusks and Creepers, these smaller nobodies. So just right now we're doing one-hit, two-hit combos. Eventually we will get a strength increase in this fight at some after a level as a level up.
Yeah. There it is, level 6.
Yep.
Right, level 6. Now he has a strength increase. Now he can effectively do three-hit combos to take out these Creepers and Dusks.
You know, if we care about story as to why he's wearing some short shorts, it's because he was asleep for a year, and when you're a 14-year-old boy and you fall asleep for a year, you kind of keep growing.
And he never got his dinner!
I'm
Right.
pretty sure you got it. What if mom is come to dinner? So anyway,
I've always wondered what happened. Like, everybody, forgets about him, and what about mom? Like, does his mom forget that she had a kid?
no, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Anyways, we're done with that fight. Now we're going to see another familiar face. What's his name?
Goofy's dad?
Something like that. Anyways.
Actually, no.
Anyways.
That's cross species there.
Anyways, this is Pete. So basically, he spawns these shadows, and they die in 3 hits. But we don't want to do like 3-hit combos. We just want to do 1, 2, 1 combos. These are shadows. Are basically what everyone knows is like the primary Heartless, of course. Yeah, they're annoying. They go underground. You can't really control that. But that was a quick fight. Alright, so after that cutscene, he picks up an ether that's right next to the door, which is really convenient, actually. And now just a quick walk up to the tower after 2, and then we're gonna do 2 more required fights, and we'll be done with Twilight Town. It's really
I always separate Yinsen's tower in my head from being Twilight Town.
yeah, it's part of Twilight Town if you were to get.
I know.
It's just there. I guess.
It's separate but the same.
But I mean, when you start getting into some of the other games, it has to be separate in order for it to make sense. But, yeah.
I suppose.
It's the connection point is to Twilight Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so quick fight, didn't get trolled by those shadows, but we got some more shadows coming up. We're gonna get into another Heartless. These are Soldier Heartless. They're another type of Heartless we'll see a lot throughout the run. I think like basically like Shadows and Soldier Heartless are kind of common in a lot of worlds. But we'll see native Heartless throughout the run as well. Alright, so these
It's extremely simple.
yeah, really simple. These soldiers have a reaction command we could use, but it's kind of slow, but they do get killed in one shot if you were to use it.
But setting it up just takes forever. And then Yensid wants us to read a book.
But we're not gonna do that.
We're Sora. We don't believe in reading.
Homework.
We ran away from school.
Like I'm going on a super magical adventure. Duck and dog. Alright, so a lot of people know this is from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like we get these things called drive forms. This is our first form, battle form, and we're gonna be using. This is like the primary form we use a lot for a beginner, typically. Next to
we like red.
Yeah, red, and that's pretty much does it for Twilight Town 1. All right. So I'm gonna need the chat to do some Bliss RNG for us a little bit.
A little bit later. Not yet. Soon.
We're getting there. You're too late. Alright, so just doing some movement, got form faster way of walking than a space Sora.
And when you get into Valor form, you'll notice we get our second Keyblade back because 2 Keyblades is clearly better than 1.
And we also lost Gooby.
Oh yeah, that's also a bonus.
Okay, so, so I guess we can explain that. So how Valor works is by using Goop, get another Keyblade and strength increase and doing some like unique moves that base Sora can't really do. A really quick fight.
And so each drive form, the other thing I'd like to mention real quick is each drive form does level up a different way. And you'll notice here in a little while, I think next time we use Valor, we'll level up Valor, because, yeah, it's a level 2, because Valor form itself levels up by actually landing hits.
Yeah.
So when you see us fighting in it, every time that he actually connects a hit on anything, it's XP for that drive form.
Alright, so just quickly explain that. So you saw him kill those 2 soldiers, that's just to set up some level up routing that we have right now. It picks up an AP boost. We're gonna pick those up a lot throughout the run. Those are AP boost, meaning ability points, and you picked up a drive boost.
Drive recovery.
Or drive recovery, my bad.
And then we go into one of the stupidest fights. I mean,
That's
great fights of this this run.
Okay, can we get some Bless RNG? It's really horrible. Alright, so how this fight? Oh shit.
So this fight, the thing is there's gonna be so many Heartless that spawn. I don't remember the exact number anymore, but you don't want them to attack the gates because the gates can only take so much damage. And supposedly you have Leon here helping you. He's basically useless.
He helps sometimes.
He's basically useless. But one of the goals is when you see these they're called samurai, I believe.
Yep.
They have a reaction command called dual stance, and then we use that, and you find the one that says the end, trigger that, and it actually does an AoE damage, killing, well, not killing, but at least doing a lot of damage to everything around it, hopefully killing off a bunch of them so that we can get through that fight faster.
Which it was insanely fast.
Yeah, that was a really good Bailey. And now we're into gummy missions.
You want to take those, or do you want me to explain them?
So gummy missions are in this game and actually, gummy missions in any game are an auto-scroller. You can't really do anything but get through it. There is one gummy mission in this run that, in my opinion, needs to just go die in a fire. Agrabah? Due to the fact that it is a full challenge. I I mean, this whole run can go die in a fire, in my opinion, but that's why they bring me here for the dissenting thought process here.
Alright, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine.
I spilled my drink.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Oh no!
I spilled my drink. I had to clean it up really
So
quickly.
yeah, we're gonna have time for donations during gummy missions. A lot of time. Each gummy mission's about 2 to 3 minutes long, and there's no way to speed them up.
Nope. Overall, we don't really want to. You don't want to shoot unless we kind of feel like we have to. Which there's like the one that I think should just go die in a fire. If you don't shoot, you will probably die. And if you're me, you probably will die anyway. But we don't really want to shoot anything because getting points and getting high scores unlocks stuff, and then that takes time. And the moral of the story is that takes time.
Yeah,
So you just want to get through them.
Surprisingly, I found out that this is the only gummy mission you can get an extra gummy ship, and you need 10,000 points to do it.
So that's what it is. Okay, these gummy missions, 2 to 3 minutes apiece. You can't skip them, so
Don't die on them.
or rather, we can't make the ship go faster.
That was one benefit of well, okay, that's one of the many benefits that Kingdom Hearts 1 has over Kingdom Hearts 2.
And Kingdom Hearts
Yes, I am extremely biased. I don't care.
And Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep has no gummy ship missions.
Yeah, that's even better. But so Kingdom Hearts 1, you can equip your ship with haste that allow you to go faster. This one, we just get to watch all the pretty animations.
It is a very beautiful game, though.
I will give it that. I do not give it much.
I guess we can talk about. We're gonna be about a lot is value, and basically how it works is think of it like so some heartless or some enemies rather,
Include mainly bosses. They will retaliate after a certain point because like this. So if we didn't have fights, it'd just be easy. So the game decides, okay, you're hitting me way too much. I need to punish you for trying to overdamage me.
and
Right now, we don't have an example of like hitting that revenge value, but we will with this upcoming world.
so yeah, we got through that every mission, and we're coming into our first world.
You do have that revenge value. You had it on Vivi in the fight with the balls.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we. Anyways, this is Land of.
Land of Dragons.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Okay, let me stop. So this is Ping. He's a guy who needs help, and we took his stuff.
Manly man.
Men in tights.
So we picked up an ether right behind us, and then went to the other. All right, so the gimmick of this world is like that that little bar in the corner, morale. So so Ping is like a character. He doesn't have enough confidence in himself right now, and if that meter goes down, then the fight just automatically ends. So we have to use dragon orbs you see on the screen, kind of like keep that from happening. Alright, so now we
And
gotta.
there you'll see Valor level up, like we were saying from all the hits that he was landing.
It was
First
close.
First we gotta do some missions. You gotta get through these missions are required of us. We have to complete them really fast, and just gotta fight some heartless. Basically, that's all we got to do. While of course making sure the morale meter doesn't go down or die. That's one way to fail missions. If you're a critical runner, then.
So yeah, anyway, the missions here you have to go through because you have to prove yourself to be a man.
Manly man.
And with us getting out, once you lose your drive gauge, you revert back out of your drive form. So you gain it by defeating Heartless, putting on attacks. You gain your drive gauge back, and that's our goal during these.
Or by using drive
Yeah.
first. But we're not gonna. But it's really. But with these 3 missions, we can quickly get back our drive really quickly. So these native heartless we see here, these are called Nightwalkers, and in a moment you saw that big one was an assault rider,
Looks kind of like a centaur.
basically. So how the Soul Riders work is you gotta dodge their attack and then swing in and start attacking them. And just stun them from getting back up. They can be a bit of jerks though, so. But that's a pretty clean mission too. Alright, now this third mission, these Heartless have invaded the camp and we have to take them out. So you gotta, I think there's 6 shadows, 5 shadows, and then 3 night crawlers.
Yeah.
Obviously these Heartless are spread around, we have to go find them. I actually failed this mission in practice when I was first starting out this game. Believe it or not. I'm like, where? Oh,
I failed it when I was working on some DRS earlier today.
Yeah, I was looking for. I could not find the last shadow.
Me either.
And then when they did, like,
They spawn in the same position every time, which is nice. But if you don't remember the positioning, you can get lost in how they move.
All right, so about to. So
we're moving on to the castle or climbing up the mountain.
All right, so.
Where are you at the castle? Sweet.
Castle. My brain, man.
You want this run to go faster than it is.
I really do, cause you know.
In the game, not much going on, but that's like the meat of the.
I just have such strong opinions about this game.
Alright, so we just gotta climb up this mountain, and we don't actually have to take out the Heartless. We just have to get to the goal. So you notice right there.
But taking out the Heartless is faster.
Yeah. So right there, he hit a Nightcrawler just to bait it out to follow him. And the reason for that is if he didn't do that, actually more like there's an assault rider that would spawn in front of that last wall, but there can only be the limit for the game is like as long as there's 3 Heartless on the screen, that assault rider will not spawn. All right, so he got through that quickly, and now we're gonna go into the cave fight. So a neat thing about this game is if you're in the middle of like using a drive form or in the middle have a summon out, if you were to enter a specific area where like say like it's like party, for example, like your party members will be walking around not in your party, or in this case
they're removed from your party.
Your drive gauge will be filled back to full and you won't lose any drive. Alright, so this cave fight, not so hard.
Because for whatever reason, this game decides to actually play fair.
Alright, so cave fight, there's a bunch of shadows, and then towards the end of the fight there will be 2 assault riders. And you just gotta take out all the Heartless. Just a simple section. Oof.
I got bodied a little bit by that last assault rider.
Yeah. They're jerks. Alright, so right there he picks up an AP boost, and going up this mountain top to the summit for another fight, he picks up another AP boost. So far he's collected about 5 AP boosts because he got an extra one for free for completing the missions.
Chat. Now we're going into a grind section after we get out, once we see the villages burnt. And our goal here is to kill about 75 Heartless to get our XP and money right.
Yeah. Get some extra money. Mainly want to just grind, like so.
Alright. Thanks, I was trying to remember what the other half of your name was. I was like, it's Miguel something.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. You can just call me Miguel, or you can call me Yuki. I don't really. Yeah, I wish I had a cool tag like you guys, but I'm terrible. I wasn't very cool.
I was
I
was trying to get the name Alfina, and then it was taken, and so then it became I am Alfina.
All I know about you is that you like
So,
I gotta find the edit command apparently now.
So Ping is Mulan, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's a fun fact.
Oh yeah, totally a girl.
Alright, so now he's gonna use up all his AP collected, and then put on all these abilities for Sora. He puts on the slide dash ability that he got from that cave fight, and a combo boost that he gained normally.
No, I put on combo boost at the beginning. Combo boost, you take off guard, put on combo boost at the beginning of this world. Put back on guard, slide dash, and scan in that menu.
Oh, okay, my bad. And then, so a fun thing, see a little bit is that,
So something they added in this game is that specific party members, including your own party members, Donald and Goofy, they have these things called limits, and they're basically like a super move of sorts. But the drawback is that it wastes up all your MP. And this next fight we'll see in a second is pretty much what makes this fight really fast with Mulan's limit, Dragon Tongue.
and also fun fact, since this game runs so fast, you saw right there he went from like one from the top of the mountain to the bamboo grove. This game runs at 60 FPS and makes it faster for save warping, which we'll be doing quite a lot throughout the run actually. Alright, so here's the courtyard fight, and I think I'll just let it explain for itself.
I mean, it's Mushu, so
Mushu, the greatest dragon of all time.
Dragon.
if you disagree, well, you know what? Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Okay, if anyone knows the Dishonor on your cow, it's a funny reference.
Alright, so now here comes.
I'm satisfied.
Alright, so here's the boss of this world, Shan Yu or Chan Yu. He goes into Valor form at the start and just he's gonna do some combos. While you're in, one thing to know is while you're in Valor form, you can't use magic, and Valor form for whatever reason does not have to use the guard.
Goofy can't use magic.
Which makes sense at first. But for some reason you can't guard with Valor form, even though he uses shield.
It's because you have two keyblades. It's, you know, he doesn't know which one to guard with, and then he just gets confused.
Alright, so you're seeing Shan Yu use the spin attack of sorts. That's actually what's causing that revenge bow that we mentioned before. Because like we're doing so many hits to him and doing all these finishers on him that's what is causing him to do this spin attack.
And just like with Bailey, we don't want him to attack the gates because
you can lose.
That's a way that you can lose the fight.
Alright. But overall, you did troll by doing the spin attack.
Now comes one of the hardest gummy missions.
Yeah, this is the one I was saying can go die in a fire, because you can't just like sit back and watch like some of the others. No.
But hey, this one has the best gummy midship music in my opinion.
Yeah.
Best.
It is my favorite. Like the whole look and feel of it is one of my favorites as well. I really like the whole spooky pirate bits, but
I would just say
die in a fire.
I would just say it's got the best music, 10 out of 10.
It can die in a fire.
That's all she cares about, dying in a fire.
So I'm just gonna be shooting a bunch of things. Again, this is a good place for donations if there are any.
Yeah, just the goal is just don't die.
So currently we don't have any donations or
The
anything.
revenge mechanic, if anybody's still confused about it, is really do enough damage, boss gets angry, wants to hit you.
Yep.
Oh.
And uses a move that's usually uninterruptible, but you can guard against it or something else. We'll be abusing revenge mechanics throughout the run to create loops and stuff like that, to make everything go faster.
And try not to get these, like, even though like revenge bio we can also like make it to where they won't retaliate, essentially.
Yeah.
In some cases we will force them to retaliate to abuse their revenge value.
Yeah. So currently we don't have any donations or anything.
Yeah, I know, right?
But we do have plenty of things to donate to.
I have strong opinions in the other
Realize I'm
direction.
talking. It's okay.
I have strong opinions that are negative about this game, but I think Tenfive invited me to do this just because of that.
I think it because it's a different opinion to where I love this game. In a speedrun sense with all the technicality, where, you know...
I'm just the middleman.
You actually know about the game. I just know how to do the run. That's
I
why.
know a lot about the game.
Yeah, that's another reason you're here. I just do the run.
I just, I'm just gonna, hate on it. Also point out every mistake that Tenfive makes.
Slow is trying to promote feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Slow. I guess like the main thing you want to do this coming mission is just take out the cannons, and then you're just safe for the rest of the thing.
You also want to keep an eye out for the white ones that are coming at you, because they're the most likely to explode on your face, because they'll follow you on the screen versus some of the others kind of track in.
Like you would think this could be for like a later going to, which I don't want to spoil just yet.
Yeah, no, you would think, but I really do just love the base design of this gummy mission, no matter how much I hate everything else about it.
Oh well.
I wasn't fast enough to destroy the ship. Feels bad.
Alright, so after
This gummy mission took me 6 tries earlier, too.
after that we're just done with this gummy mission. Alright, so now we're going to Olympus Coliseum, and it's kind of it's pretty big, long world for early game.
And if anybody played like Olympus Coliseum in the first one, and you were like, man, all you do is go to the arena, I want more than that. Don't worry, Kingdom Hearts 2 did at least deliver to those of us who are like, I want more than just an arena.
Sure. Alright, so the beginning we start out gonna help
A damsel in
Meg
distress.
stand up. Pretty much. Help Meg stand up because she fell down for whatever reason.
Because Meg is amazing, and we need to help her because she's lovely, and
Alright.
one of the most
Alright, so
badass
now we're-
princesses.
Alright, so now we're going to Hades to find Hades because she was looking for Hades for some reason. Alright, so one thing you might want to note is that if you look at Sora's health bar, you see that what is usually our dry bar has chains around it. So right now, as it stands, while we're in the underworld, we cannot use drive.
Because
because
heroes
as-
are zeros.
As Hades, well, what's it? Heroes, there's zero. So right now we just gotta work normally. Which is kind of funny because later on, like the skateboard does appear here. But that's only during the second visit, after the first visit.
Goofy died. PogChamp.
Rip.
Gooby.
Coffee.
I guess we'll go ahead and talk about this a little bit. We're heading into one of my favorite, here, all of the air quotes, guys, parts of this run. It's a really, really cool mechanic. I really, really hate doing it. It's referred to as Hades Escape.
We're not using EXP boost because I did enough kills in LOD, by the way.
Alright, there's
Never mind, I'm not gonna talk about it.
well, I guess I guess like beginner mode strats, there's experience boost strat, which we would use right here, not, and then there's like what he's using, which is no potions route or something. Are you using Nintendo's route, or what are you?
No, I'm just because of the fact that I got so many kills and at a certain level, I don't need an EXP boost.
Okay.
Which makes this fight a lot safer. Also marathon safe.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what most runners end up doing here is while you see he's having to fight all of these Heartless and try to avoid Hades because while Hades is red and in the underworld, you can't hurt him.
Yeah. At least right now. Oh, so by the way, hey, then appearance in this game only.
Right. So, what a lot of runners will do is that we use an ability called Experience Boost, and while we're under half health, it's half, right?
Yeah, they buffed it in this game.
So one under half health that you gain XP double.
Gain double.
So what people will do is they'll let Hades hit them a couple times, and then proceed to go through the rest of this fight, trying to not die and stay under half health at the same time. You disable the ability for your party members to heal you at all, and you kind of do it on a hope and a prayer.
You can take a potion or two with you just in case, but we're not doing that, so you don't need to. Alright, so now this is the last platform, and this is typically like the worst platform sometimes. Like, on crit, this is like a nightmare. This section is a nightmare. It's like I died. We have to pick in crit. We pick up an accessory just to like deal with Hades, not die in 2 hits. On top of like all these heartless nearly killing us in 2 shots or 3 shots. Fucking.
Can I say the auto lock-on system is pretty bad at this, so.
Oh yeah, the auto lock-on is the worst. It loves to try to have you attack Hades. And that is the person that you really don't want to be attacking because it's not going to do good.
Key to these fights is just using these fat heartless and using their reaction to bat cry, which does a lot. Which they actually buffed which they also buffed in this game. It does a lot more damage than it used to do in the PS2 version. And I guess I should explain. I kind of I've been like farming / grinding out the PS2 version recently.
We want to hit level 14 by Disney Castle, which is the world coming up. And doing so will doing certain grind aspects gives you that. That's why you use things like EXP boost and try hitting a certain mob cap in LOD.
But overall,
LOD is Land of Dragons, aka the Mulan world.
So right here he picks up another AP boost, an ether from these 2 chests that he walked by. And we're coming up on. Can we get some Franker Z in the chat?
Rip Franker Z, by the way.
Rip Franker, yeah.
This is definitely one of my favorite kind of boss strats for you guys.
I don't do Mickey.
You're no fun. You are ruining my fun.
Well,
You want me to do Mickey? Fine, I'll do Mickey strats.
Okay, well, this is crit. We would use. Yeah. Mickey is. So they buffed Mickey a lot in this world. So how Mickey works is by if you die in a specific fight, there's an it gives you the option like can't give up, and Mickey shows up and then he does a whole lot more damage than he does in the PS2 version. But as you can see, he's just as you can see in a second, he'll just tear through all this health.
Maybe if I can die, or it
He's,
does.
he's having trouble dying.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to die in this.
It's kind of hard to die in beginner when you have Orin who can heal.
Yeah. See, I because I do Haze escape with XP boost. He doesn't have the ability to heal at this point, so you might be kind of screwed out of the whole Mickey strats.
Yeah, we'll see Mickey later on, or if I do bad.
Yeah, because like Orin comes equipped with healing ability, 2 potions. Alright, so after that, yeah, Hades, Cerberus is moved sporadically as you can see, so you just gotta.
Yeah, he's not having any fun today. A little slow fight, but marathon safety.
To be fair, he also did kind of change strat halfway through to try to give off my Mickey obsession.
Alright, so that's the last time we'll see Orin. So
Flag finisher though.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. After this is the last time we'll see Orin. If we were doing something like All World, we would see him again, but we'll never see him again.
Bye, Orin. You were the best.
All right, so now we're gonna go do another.
Did we say mini games? I mean, this game has a lot of mini games.
Yeah, you guys wanted to see a mini game run, right?
All right, so we got some things we get called urns. Smash open. This is basically like story and gang saying we gotta train up and get good.
Get good, son.
It's been a year, so Phil needs to assess our progress of fighting by fighting.
That we did while we were sleeping.
All right, so
That training, guys.
Now that since we're out of the underworld, we can use our drive, which really just a short walk. But it's faster than walking. So.
Anytime we can use our drive, we want to.
Essentially.
soon after we get other drive forms unlocked, we'll be carefully choosing which drive form to use. But
And after a certain point, we will have a faster way of traveling. But right now, as it stands, we don't have access to that. So this first earn minigame, you had to collect 20 points.
which is nothing.
Alright, but then the second wins. Then we get 2 earn minigame. Second earn you gotta collect 100 points.
100 points on all these small orbs? Do you know how long that's gonna take?
Well, hurry up and go faster.
Ah, fine.
Alright, so you'll be fine.
God.
Don't worry.
Okay, we're at 30. I think we're pretty good.
Alright, so
You're still not going fast enough.
No, I'm not.
oh hey, what's that over there?
Wait. You just jumped up.
You said to go faster.
You cheated.
Alright, jokes aside. In that earn minigame, like at a certain point after taking out all these mini urns, a big urn will spawn. And so compared to the big urns drop orbs that are worth 10 points. However, and if they hit them into the other small orbs, they turn from points to 10 points. Alright. And then from that earn minigame, he got a Final Mix exclusive ability called Aerial Dive, which we use a lot actually.
It's a passive ability too, which is great. It just adds into your combo.
Yeah. On PS2, like that's originally that ability is Aerial Spiral, but they changed that. A lot of the abilities that you've gotten inside Final Mix, or inside the original, are changed now in Final Mix. So right there in that big chest he opened up contained a power boost, which increases strength by 2 points, I think.
I believe it's 2 points. It might be.
Yeah,
one.
it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it does say like power boost. Like you think they're just 1, they actually raise it by 2. But except for ability AP boost, they only increase your AP points
By 1.
Power boosts are nice in this game.
So we're walking up to our quote-unquote mini boss fight.
We're gonna jump over real quick and grab that AP boost though, because AP boosts are tasty.
Alright, so this is Demix. You might know him as the water guy. Also, there's an organization.
Come on, guys, say it with me. Dance, water, dance.
Ah, refreshing.
Okay, so the point of this is just take out all these by doing the reaction command and by using fire actually. Fire dispels these water clones and into cookie.
But we're really not gonna use that until we have like a very few number left, like 5.
I use it all the time. It to go a little bit further. Might just be me.
I think it's just you.
Maybe.
Dude, that's actually really good. It's
The
the water boy.
Feels bad, man. Alright, so
Dance, water, dance.
not bad, Roxas. Oh wait, who's Roxas?
Right?
Alright, so story-wise, Sora doesn't know who Roxas is just yet, and everyone thinks he looks like him. So by the way, we can use our drive for him now.
Yeah, that's the part that gets to me. So like, you look like Roxas. What?
Alright, so after beating Demix, he gives us the
Olympus Stone, which now we can use our heroic powers, of course.
So we're gonna abuse that later on.
Alright, so after doing that reaction command, he goes up to the left and picks up another AP boost.
Uses all of these things.
Uses all the AP boosts, and then now we have a lot of AP. And now I did a quick menu.
And so we have to save Meg here, because
Help me! Help me!
she can't do anything.
Yeah. So the purpose of this fight is it's a timed fight. It doesn't matter if you take out Pete right now.
Just don't let Meg die.
Just don't let Meg die and try not to die yourself. Pete's invincible, guys.
And don't worry, Meg will yell "help me" when there is absolutely nothing you can do right now, because she's just running around. There's nothing trying to hit her. Pete's not even paying attention, and she's just going "help me." And you're just like, can you just shut up?
Yeah. After a certain point, he will spawn more hearts. If you go really fast, spawn a third wave of hearts just for some extra experience. But usually you don't get it.
We got it.
He only got one of the third wave, but
Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we can actually defeat Pete. So right at the bat, he wants to go into Valley, and then it's just a quick fight from there.
One, two, three, done.
We're done with Pete, right?
Oh yeah, that's the end of the forward, right? Oh wait, something happened? Okay. So anyways, we have one. Now we actually go into the boss's world, and from that Pete fight, he gained Sora gained his own limit called Trinity Limit, which we will be using that to effectively in the fight.
Somebody else is gonna have to explain that because I'm honestly like.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Cannot Trinity limit.
I can explain the fight as I'm doing it.
Alright.
So the first thing you're always gonna do is go into Trinity. Because Group Trinity allows you 3 different types of attacks, and your damage stacks throughout as you're doing the attacks.
Right, so you're noticing it's not doing anything, but that's because just give it a second.
So you do X to get close to him, and then square to actually damage him. You know, do the a lot of the damage that you're going to be dealing to him. And this fight takes 2 waves, so.
Okay. Hey, dude, get up on the Hydra's.
Get up on the Hydra's back!
If you don't hear that, hey Sora, I'll be here.
Hey, Sora.
I'm gonna say what I want to say because it makes me even happier.
Alright, so now we gotta take out these 3 heads really quickly, otherwise they'll get back up.
Get up on the Hydra's back. See, here's the thing. Like, I can try to do this, and I will forever, ever fail to actually do Trinity Limit. More reasons why I hate this game.
Not a good head pattern.
Yes. So, if he does this right at least, or does this fast enough, it doesn't look like it.
I didn't get good RNG. I got the low head pattern.
Possible to do this, but
You either do the 3 Trinity or you do it 2 Trinity, but 2 Trinity requires RNG.
good RNG.
Half of this game is RNG, and the RNG will hate you because it's Kingdom Hearts. I run Birth by Sleep, trust me. The RNG hates you.
Well, in any case, that's the end of the fight.
And RNG hates Tenfive more than it hates me, so...
Alright, so now we're going...
Only one more racing.
Now, the
RNG doesn't know better. I'm in voice chat with you.
Alright, so right there he obtained a Keyblade from that world. So, one of the cool things about this game is, unlike Kingdom Hearts 1, where if you got a keychain or a new Keyblade, all it did was give you like some strength, some magic, or some extra reach. In this game, they've made it to where each singular Keyblade has its own unique ability. In this case, that Hero's Crest Keyblade you obtain has air combo boost. His Kingdom Key and his base Keyblade has Defender. That one Keyblade that we never used from Run the Dragons has Key Rage or something like that.
I think my route still uses it.
So
it's an old route.
Yeah, so he puts on the Hero. It does a lot more strength. We're gonna use that for quite a while actually. Like, you don't change Keyblades until like about mid-run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still about the halfway point, almost exactly.
Yeah. So we're forced to come back to this Hollow Bastion visit because, oh hey, on the book containing Winnie the Pooh.
You know that movie that just came out? Look, they were so knowing that movie was gonna come out in time for this that they put it in the run.
We don't talk about it.
And then we get a necklace, so we're all good.
And so that's our
best necklace ever.
So right there we got our first summon, Chicken Little. We use Chicken Little like a lot throughout the run. I don't think casually anyone knows what these summons do at the time.
They don't explain them well.
Well, okay, so he had like the worst movie, but he's like one of the best summons.
We use them a lot. So this gummy mission, I just place my controller down and relax for a little while. Normally it's a bathroom break or grab some water. Perfect time for like donations and such here.
Yep.
I don't know if we have any.
Maybe. If we have any.
You got some donations here, maybe?
I'm trying to remember how to view them. That whole I'm staff thing, I'm like, I feel like I should be doing that too.
If we have anything.
I have I have a sword next to my name for a reason, apparently. It's not just to make me look pretty.
Have a marathon mini game. Make sure there's plenty of ice cream mini game from BBS.
Oh my gosh, no.
We don't
That
talk
hurts
about-
my soul.
I mean,
Well, we can talk about anti-points now then.
yeah, I guess we can. Okay.
So
You want to talk about anti-points at this point?
yeah,
We
we
might-
might as well
we might-
because that comes into play next world if I
Yeah.
mess up.
Alright, so okay, so you notice how like we've been spamming this Valor form, and so they use it a lot. So a lot of people don't know about the anti forms or like anti Sora or like heartless Sora. That's all that. How that works is that every time you use a drive form, because the developers too broken, we gotta punish the player for if they try to spam these drive forms. So every time you use a drive form in a specific situation, it varies how many anti-points you get. And so far, like our anti-points are like about midway, like not as high, but is rapidly getting higher depending on how.
We're right about that. We're right about that mark of 1 or 2 anti-points from going anti-Sora or anti-form.
Anti-form. And so, there's ways to get rid of these points, which it's as far as I know, how to get rid of some anti-points is or reset anti-points is by actually getting because if you invoke anti-form, you will your
You minus
anti-points do
5
go
points.
down. It is that. By getting a new drive form, which we will be getting a lot of drive forms throughout the run, or by using final form, which we obviously don't have final form.
Looks like there are some more donations I'll read out on the
Yeah, you can do that.
next gummy mission. I finally figured out how to do this.
Okay, you can read them out actually during the mini game.
The mini.
I'm just trying to figure out which one was the last one that was red.
Escorts.
Alright, so here we are in music.
Hard to fight at the beginning.
Yeah, it's a very difficult fight.
Oh, hey, it's over.
Actually,
That fight is hit based. And group Trinity doesn't by whatever
Phase you used it in. So right here we're just gonna do some movement.
it's like different parts of the castle. We're looking for Beast because Beast, story-wise, isn't in stuff right now. So we gotta find him, but right now we can't get to him. So we gotta take a shortcut.
I decided to just get a little bit of XP right there. It's free.
Okay.
Anything that's free is shiny.
I actually don't. Hitting shadows on does EXP. Maybe.
It gives you 4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Shadows give you 4, but that large body is the one I wanted to kill. Really.
I was like, hey, here's a mini game that can do it.
We got the 2 push there. Totally.
I was not even paying attention. I'm trying to double check which donation was the last
you're
one,
good,
so I
you're
don't
good.
forget one.
It's okay. I can.
We
So
can
this-
continue. We could continuously talk throughout this entire run, almost, guys. So
Yeah. For whatever reason, it looks like you can do this in 2 seconds, but you can't. Okay, so here we got. I actually remember this time. This is Thresholder.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. Alright, this is Thresholder, our first the mini boss in the world. So there's potential to do this in a 1 cycle if you can get it. So
yep.
So you gotta take it. So in order to actually hit what's inside Thresholder, you gotta take out Thresholder, quote unquote.
and then what's actually possessing him is
A Heartless called the Possessor.
and You got the one cycle.
Yeah,
Yep.
really good. It's really hard to do on level 13.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we did this in practice, and I actually forgot what the name of that boss was.
We both
Now I
did.
remember. No, I remember it's Threshold. Okay.
Oh, so that's why you really wanted me, is just for my random knowledge of knowing all of the
Yes, actually. Like I said, I just run the game. I don't know the game.
Not for any other reason, just so that I could be like, oh, it's this.
So, anyways, we got another mini. But while he was in the.
This minigame's quick.
Yeah.
All you're doing is lighting torches to open a secret pathway. If you haven't figured out the routine they went with this game, it's cutscene, fight, text dialogue, cutscene, minigame, fight, text dialogue, cutscene,
Boss
continue,
fight.
boss fight,
You're done.
and then next world.
And in between all of that was a little bit of running around.
It's pretty much the basis.
Cool. I thought strength increased right before beast.
Nice.
Okay, so you picked up yet another AP. So we pick up a lot of them. Alright,
So anyone who played Kingdom Hearts 1, Beast was like best bro there towards the end of the game. But
he's not himself right now.
so we're gonna wake him up
He's hangry.
by beating him up.
That's their answer to everything.
Just like, hey, Beast.
Can't get in this door. Beat it up.
Get what's called Snickers. Alright.
And we're done here for a little bit.
We're done here, so like.
Oh wait, no, we're not. I lied.
We're gonna do a quick save warp like we did in the last world. Go to Belle's room, but Belle's not in here. Talk to the what's it called?
Wardrobe.
The wardrobe, and then we leave to do another save warp to get to the parlor, which is closer to where we need to go. We're coming up on.
Check out this really cool boss design.
Yeah, so this is the first phase of the boss. This is Darkthorn. Oh no, this is Shadowstalker. Okay, this is Shadowstalker again, which is a really annoying fight, honestly.
But it's still a fun design, man.
It's a cool design, but it's a cool design. Bad fight.
That's a lot of the fights in KH. Really cool design. Bad mechanics.
So
Especially the one fight that I'm not going to talk about yet.
Oh, we'll get there. We're gonna get there soon.
There'll be so much hate coming from me. I might have to just silence myself so I don't say things that are inappropriate.
Yeah,
Good
we can't be
fight.
vulgar.
A good fight is if he... But he went to the window, so...
No, that didn't even hit him.
or,
It's all RNG. It's a pain.
or rather, if he doesn't pillar.
If you can get close enough to him, he doesn't go to the window.
He went to the window.
Yeah, he.
Okay. This is Darkthorn.
This is Darkthorn.
And if anybody played Final Fantasy X, you might say that Darkthorn looks a little familiar. Because he does.
Yes, he did. Alright, so this fight.
So the only thing to worry about is if he dies, which you really shouldn't die to this fight. Because if you die in the Darkthorn, you have to go back to Shadowstalker.
And if he dies, I will make jokes. It's the other reason I was brought in here.
As you can see, he's doing a lot more just because of that.
Because that Hero's Crest ability having air combo boost. So right there, you saw he did a Trinity. Well, so how Trinity works, if Sora, Donald, and Goofy parted, they will do group Trinity. However, if neither Donald or Goofy are in the party, Sora will do a solo Trinity by himself. And it works in two phases. Like he's using Break basically by himself. But that does it for Beast Castle.
That was a really bad end fight. I over damaged him and didn't send him into the form he wanted to when I did Trinity, and then he went into the form when I wanted to use Trinity at the end there.
So anyways, we're going to Disney Castle, and stuff happens.
And this is the thing. This is so exciting for me. I'll be honest real quick with you guys. Nice little memory lane. when I played this game casually, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna actually go over to the castle, because in the first game, it like sits there taunting you the entire game. Like, look, there's this world over here, and
It's right next to Traverse. So
Now
basically, all we're gonna do here is escort Minnie to the king's room,
it's
her
annoying.
throne.
to the throne room.
It's annoying. But
So this will be. Hopefully you can. You're gonna go for the thing.
no, I'm not.
Thing.
It's not working lately. Either I'm not
So-
getting too much in the corner or whatever. But it's a good
So all
time
you
for
need-
donations because I'm just
All
running.
you, need, all you need to know is that reaction command to push away her and walk with Minnie.
Yeah. He calls her forward, react command makes her go away. So the one donation I see over here is from Natsu for $5 and says, cue obligatory get up on the Hydra's back quote.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Natsu.
That is definitely the best thing you can put in a donation, I think.
It's just me.
Get up on the Hydra's back. And if one room of getting Minnie to get through the darn room wasn't enough, this game goes, have a second.
Yeah, this one's even worse.
Yeah. You kind of have to pay more attention to how they move in this one, because they're all already in there. It's not how they spawn. You kind of have to watch how the rest of them are moving, so that they don't pretty much completely separate you and therefore make your life worse.
This room is nice if you're low.
Yeah, this is good money and good level room because we need level 14 by the end of this room. To be honest.
Hopefully.
Well, we're good. We already got 14. So we talked about time travel. That's gonna come up in a moment here. But first,
Gotta take a detour.
we gotta take a detour. Need a powerful wizard.
We need the best wizard.
A powerful wizard.
Best wizard!
I'm not denying he's the best. But he is a powerful wizard.
The power is all in the beard, so if you see a wizard, the longer the beard, the more power they have.
Alright, so first thing I want to point out, the sound, the sound sounds weird, but that's perfectly normal. That's how it's supposed to sound.
So we're here in the Timeless River.
Yeah, right at the bat, we're gonna do a shopping trip. We're gonna buy 2 tourmaline rings and a bunch of ethers.
Tourmaline rings they increase strength and give 1 AP, right?
Is it 1 AP?
I believe it's 1 AP, but the strength is what we're worried about, really.
Yeah, it's more the strength than the AP, but for some reason I was thinking it was more than...
It might be more. I don't look at the menu, I just know to equip them.
So hey, this is Pete.
You don't really know anything about the game, you just know the run.
Yes, I said that. I know more about the OG game than I know about this game.
So this is Pete. Good
I
luck.
don't know the run, but I know the game.
That's why you're here.
I'm just.
I thought I was here to hate on the run.
And then I'm just the guy that knows what.
Anyway,
Miguel's the guy to keep me from getting super salty. So I was right, it's 2 AP. Thank you, Spoon.
Okay.
I like knowing that I'm right.
This is Chicken Little World.
yes, this is Chicken Little World.
So a lot of people don't know Chicken Little.
He's a magnet.
He's a magnet, but whistling. He brings heart enemies towards you. It only works on heart enemies. And sometimes Chicken Little cooperates. Sometimes he's not as helpful. Right now he's doing his job. You can also throw baseballs at Heartless and throw firecrackers. And he can also heal you if you take some damage. And as you swing your keyblade around, you also get back health with Chicken Little on the field. So nothing much to say here other than just use Chicken Little.
Although it is kind of fun to me to look at the art style that they really did take the time to
Yeah,
really
renders.
incorporate everybody in there.
Rendosora. The heel commentator.
It's the heel.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job and I am doing it well.
These hot rod enemies, kind of jerks.
Just stay in the fire some more. Eventually he moves on to he's actually moved on to the one that's my favorite, where it's got like the moving, like the platform and the construction building. Now you guys would think it's the fire because I want to set everything on fire, but really it's the construction one. Because the jump mechanics in this and the way that it can send you flying, I think was a really, really great design for the way that we love to abuse air combos as speedrunners.
Alright, so after this route, we're be using Chicken Little because like the game kind of decides, oh, you don't need to do any more windows. So if he were to use Chicken Little, Chicken Little wouldn't disappear. He would come back. He would stay on the field, and he would lose his drive. So instead, what we're gonna do is use, after killing these Wave of Heartless, we're gonna use Group Trinity again. And looks like it's looks like they're cooperating. Just shadows here and these whatever they're called. I actually don't know what those Heartless are. I just know their experience with water.
Which ones?
The rock,
There's, like,
the fish.
The thrusters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
the
is it
thrusters.
Okay, that's what they are. Alright, so yeah, it's a pretty simple world. Now we're gonna go the boat fight, the boat Pete fight. Yeah, we're going to Valor.
Anybody else want to sing it with me?
So
I'm on a
sing-
boat. Oh, I'll just be over here. Which, what are you waiting for tomorrow? Because there's so much that's just gonna explode in my face tomorrow.
Oh, come on, it's gonna be fun. You have a non-marathon safe run you're doing tomorrow.
Okay, so after Pete, he runs to the very end of the lake, and then get on the current to start swinging at the cornerstone block.
Because at this point, we don't really care about beating up Pete. While it's fun and entertaining, we're more interested in freeing the
cornerstone of light.
from the little cage that he had it in, and we should be able to do this in one pass.
If you don't press the reaction command when it's, but then have a wave of Heartless really quickly.
But now that we have the cornerstone, now we're gonna beat up Pete.
Yeah, we get to punish Pete for being a bully, taking away the boat from old Pete. Okay, so this fight works in 4 phases, and we're going to like visit all the places that we've been for Timeless River. All you need to know is manage how much damage you're doing and just doing it really fast. How about a change?
Yeah, how about a change? Oh, he pinballed.
No, yeah. He can pinball, do his punching attack.
He can do whatever he wants because he's Pete, and
He's a jerk.
yeah. I had to like watch because my favorite phrases to use in these situations are not exactly the language I was told to use on stream.
This is also practice for you, Alfie, for tomorrow. So that world's done.
Yeah, and now we have a new dragon. We have Wisdom, which instead of similar to Valor, we use Donald, and it's more of like a magic form, of course, of sorts. Our magic power, our magic attacks are heightened to be better than our physicals.
Yeah, and you can you get to little shoot beams from your keyblade, like, and it's cool.
Wait, you do? I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. So while we do form, we will be using.
Not just yet.
We will be using that when we get to Agrabah.
because we're now entering our second, or quote unquote second set of worlds.
Yeah, and like we were talking about how Valor levels up because by hitting things, and each individual hit gives it
One experience.
The Wisdom form is going to level up by defeating Heartless. So
one
not-
heartless equals 1 experience point. So
no matter what kind of Heartless it is, it could be the great big pain in the rear Heartless that would normally give you like 100 XP or something. No, that's just going to be 1 point for Wisdom. So and you have to. So we're going to want to make sure when we try to level up Wisdom form, we're in an area that's going to be highly populated by usually low level Heartless.
Or really good reaction command Heartless.
Yeah, instead of and making sure that there's not going to be a lot of nobodies, which nobodies would be like the Dusks and the Assassins that the Creepers and such that we were fighting earlier.
The ones in
We
the
haven't
white
really run
suit.
into as much of them.
I will note that shadows do not count towards wisdom. If you have to hit quote unquote core.
Oh, they have to have the crust.
Crystal.
Yeah, they have to be Emblem Heartless.
Otherwise they. So this gummy mission's a nice bathroom break. Nothing really happens here. You don't have to be afraid of dying. So get some donations to read. Go ahead.
I will double check, but no new donations have come in. Don't forget, guys, if you want to donate, let me drop some commands in the chat.
It's for a great cause, guys.
Yeah, we're raising money for.
Go
Let me get all the
Rescue.
information up for me. It is Go Rescue. They worked really to help dogs and that were considered less adoptable find their forever homes. Which, I mean, come on, guys. Nobody wants to see a dog have to live out its life in a shelter. We'd love to see every dog find a home. And just because it's quote unquote less adoptable doesn't mean it's less lovable.
Get some Frankers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This gummy mission is just really boring, to be honest.
It's like boring gummy mission after boring gummy mission, which is why Kingdom Hearts 1 is better because you can speed them up.
Yeah, but you know what?
After a while, so we have like 2 more gummy missions.
From this point, and then after that,
I think
more like
we have
three.
we have three gummy missions.
3.
That's
3,
it.
but the next 3, but the next 2, like the gap between these 2 and then the last one is very far.
Yeah.
So
And the next gummy mission is also like OC.
anyways, we're done with that gummy mission. Now we're getting into some pirates.
Arr. So you only.
Arr.
So the best part
Arr.
about pirates is chickens. I mean, they go right hand in hand.
Right. Wow! Okay. I understand that I apparently have a minority opinion whether Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2 is better, but it is not the only thing that is better from an objective standpoint.
So right here, he's gonna quick menu, or actually just some chicken.
Yep, we just summon Chicken Little.
Alright, so this fight's really hard.
The hardest.
So we can't hit these pirates, so what do we do?
A couple blizzards.
Oh, okay, so the thing about these pirates is how they work is while they're in the darkness, you can't be touched. However, when there's moon under the moonlight,
They can be hit. And the thing about the pirates is that they're extremely weak to magic. In this case, we can abuse that by freezing them with Blizzard. Pirates are like you would imagine, like shooting them with Blizzard, they get frozen. Shooting them with Thunder, they get paralyzed, but they can't attack you.
But
And
they
if you-
dance.
but they can, and if you use fire on, of course. So we're just gonna use Blizzard a lot throughout the field.
That's because we don't want to hope that Thunder's gonna hit because Thunder might miss. Oh wait, no, that's tomorrow. I'm sorry.
And so really quick, so really simple.
After that Heartless fight.
So So as we transition from this room to the next one, you notice that he used Chicken Little's limit, and the summon gauge went down from 3 to 0. So how summons are leveled up in this game is each time the summon gauge goes down, like between like say 3 gauge to 2, that accumulates 1 experience point. Since he went down from 3 to 0, that accumulated 3 summon experience points. And he still kept his drive, which is really nice. So now we're just gonna go after the Black Pearl. So the thing about this world is when you're transitioning from place to place on the map, there's usually a mob fight that comes with it. You can skip these mob fights, but but that specific one we fight out just to get some experience and extra money.
I think that one you actually have to fight out.
So you notice we had Jack, I think.
We don't see much of Jack. He doesn't do much in this world. We make sure he doesn't do much.
Yeah.
But
Pirates rule.
Pirates world, we don't use a pirate. I mean, makes perfect sense to me.
yeah.
So in this fight, it's just a time fight, just sit there for 1 minute. Chicken Little, just sucks in the pirates.
So that they're, in the moonlight, which allows us to actually do something.
And you notice right there, you opened up that chest. It contains a synth item. That will come into play later on. We use that towards the very end to get an elixir. And from the Moogle, from the shops. Other than that, this fight is just stand out the 1 minute, get some experience.
Really good
money.
XP grind there.
Alright, so now Jack has disappeared for now. And we got some boat fights coming up.
I don't wanna.
Is this where we get back to singing I'm on a boat?
Maybe. Yeah, you can.
No,
it's much more
no.
appropriate here. Dang it.
Alfie.
Yo ho.
Oh yeah, you can sing that one.
There we go!
Yo ho,
Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
We
Why are you
pillage
so
and
happy?
rape.
Because we get to be pirates.
I mean, I could sing the whole thing if you want,
No.
but I didn't think that was what we were looking for at the moment.
So we get. So this boat fight with the pirates we have to sit through. It's more just take out the pirates and then we can progress the story. Whatever.
Because I mean, if you're gonna be doing pirate stuff, you've got to do the ship to ship fighting, which means they got to board your ship so that you can beat them up.
Yeah, just like before, we just use Chicken Little and spam Blizzard. Move around
we
sporadically.
use a little bit of Chicken Little in this game. I mean,
Yeah, a little bit, quite some.
Don't worry, I've got my voice work ready for later summons. Dang, they don't wanna stop.
I guess your summons can take damage. It forces their summon bar to go down a lot at times, and too much damage and 0 there, they get dispelled immediately, and you lose your drive. You have to,
And we really don't want to lose the drive.
especially not in this fight, especially not in this boat fight.
Yeah, we want to abuse the ability to get that. This
Aw,
next fight
we got
is,
we got the pause.
Oh, what?
Rip.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So this next fight is about these barrels. Basically, gotta get the barrels off the boat before the boat explodes.
Oh my gosh,
Oh no.
we did it.
Okay.
It was getting stressful there.
It was.
Alright, so now we're going to the boss.
I don't
On
think
the
I've
way-
ever failed that.
So on the way.
Of course, the first time would potentially be in a marathon.
So on the way there, he's gonna pick up these 2 AP boosts from the chests, and when he's chests inside these caves, and then we're just gonna go straight into the boss.
Yeah, we're going to a boss fight. These guys are boring.
We don't care about them.
They don't have names. They're not important NPCs.
If they had shirts on, they would be red. I mean, come on.
So this fight's really. Barbosa, like, start the fight, you gotta take out this harvest that makes the room completely dark. And then Barbosa just comes out, and you can hit him only when he's late, so you gotta be careful where he's standing. I got trolled the other day, he just would not he would not step out of the darkness. So the thing people don't know, Barbosa is just exactly like the other pirates, where he's also affected by magic. So like once you find out he's weak to magic and just start shooting him with Blizzard, he's pretty much a joke fight. So
He was a joke fight anyway.
essentially. Yeah, it looks like he's being a bit of a jerk. He was a bit of a jerk there, but it's
Yeah,
not
he got one retaliation out. Normally, if you're fast enough, you can just blizzard him.
Yeah. Otherwise, no big deal. And that's it for pirates. We'll be coming back here a little bit.
Yeah, we have to come back here. I forgot about that. Any other worlds we have to come back to?
Hold on. So the thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 is that they decided that one visit wasn't just like in Kingdom Hearts 1. You gotta come back to this. You wanna remember?
Oh, the naming incentives. I gotta pull up the incentives. Yeah, I'll do the.
Yeah, we're just going. This one you can die. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. But this one
it's-
is another OC.
Pretty much.
Got donations, Alfie, or?
I don't have any donations. I'm trying to remember where the stuff. I gotta find where we're at the moment. But I know there's one of the runs later. You can actually there's naming things, and I gotta find it on the thing. Yeah, it's the Pokemon.
Pokemon bless you could do.
Pokemon butts. That's definitely what I need it to be. It's just butts.
Pokemon
Currently, I don't see any names, guys, being suggested. We've got names for you can name stuff: the Soul Calibur, Cars, Pokemon Black, Celeste. The name or the Super Smash Brothers Brawl. There's a file name for that as well. Majora's Mask, Final Fantasy X-2. There's all kinds of stuff, guys. It like has nothing towards it. If it's all wide open, your $1 donation could win it.
Can we get the donation link in chat again? Because we are talking about donation.
Yeah.
So this one, if you just stand in the middle, you technically shouldn't be able to die.
Yeah.
This guy's a little more scary.
This is definitely a good mission you can die on.
Okay, we're good.
And remember, guys, all the proceeds, everything that you guys donate is going directly to Go Rescue, a great charity for dogs. Because puppers.
Alright, so here we are, coming up on the next world.
So right at the gate we're introduced into a fight. It's really kind of hard.
Yeah. I feel like I should just I want to start saying some of these great Disney songs, but Tenfive didn't decide to try to make me sing with any donation incentives.
I can't sing, so I wasn't gonna make anyone else.
You know you could have made me sing and I'd have done it.
Okay, so this fight's hard.
I can show you the...
I can show you.
Oh, dude, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I am doing something else.
Oh.
Pay attention!
No! Ah!
Oh, hey, we're still going.
Okay, jokes.
There's like 5 waves of Heartless there that we don't want to fight, so we just Death Abuse.
Alright. So, so we're gonna meet Aladdin here in a second.
I know he wants that Pokemon Black Pokemon name but come on, man, you gotta at least pay attention to the run.
Alright, so here's a ladder. dude, this is like the biggest menu in the game.
Yeah, if I remember how to do it.
Alright, so we're gonna take a lad.
You're supposed to know these things.
Put on aerial finish.
Guard, aerial spiral, aerial finisher, and then like Donald.
A common
Cure,
theme
and Phantom.
throughout both runs, both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, is if the guest in your party has ethers, you want them.
Alright, so remember that we're gonna use that. So this is where we're gonna so think about
We're gonna get our
Wait
fast
for-
movement from quick run using wisdom form.
so so think about as you level them up, base Sora will gain similar to so in this case Valor form has high jump, wisdom form has quick run, and a while ago Valor form 3, which gave base Sora high jump level 1 and Valor form got high jump level 2.
Look at
We
them
wanna get-
shots! Sorry.
Right. So what we want to do, quick run level 1 on base Sora so that we don't have to keep spamming a dry form and raise our anti-points too much. And this is the perfect world to do it, thanks to Bloody Biscuits, who actually came up with this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because unlike Kingdom Hearts 1, where you can just, roll
dodge,
for days, you actually have to gain.
roll.
I always wondered if Sora got dizzy from all that rolling.
Like, how is it?
I was doing a practice run and I accidentally used limit form and was starting to roll around at the end of the world.
So right there, you just got wisdom 2, and now inside the cave, he's gonna come to this chest on the very left and pick up an AP boost. Now, this wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts 2 if we didn't have a minigame.
Wait, minigames? Okay.
We gotta teach Abu how to jump. It's very, very important.
How to jump and how to walk. I get dizzy from holding like 5 feet.
Right. And like, if you think about how much rolling like Sora does in Kingdom Hearts 1, I mean, it's kind of impressive.
You mean
That or he just has like no, inner ear.
I mean, you gotta imagine, a kid can take a hit from anything. Like,
It takes a boulder to the face a couple dozen times.
boulder to the face, punch from Hercules.
So we're doing another kind of mini game, but this time we're going to be using a new spell that we just got, Reflect. I really like this because they come in, we use Reflect, and they kill themselves basically.
Yeah, they actually buffed Reflect inside the final version. It didn't do as nearly as much damage as it does with vanilla PS2.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Yeah. Alright, so we're using this section to get back our form because after this set of fights, we'll be actually leveling up Wisdom to level 3 really quickly.
Because the game is kind to give us the ability to do so. Mostly we're just abusing what the game already put in front of us. Because we're awesome like that.
You said fat band, really big jerks, in my opinion. Oh. Man.
There.
There we go. Okay. This is the last platform, and then he should get back his drive after this. Right, so I guess I should note. So he has right now his drive bar. He actually got a drive increase, which increased it to 4 bar. He now has 4 bars.
Which means we just have longer.
Or at least quicker. How it works is Valor form and Wisdom form take at least the minimum for Valor and Wisdom form is to have at least 3 drive in order to use them. So after that, he goes quickly into Wisdom again and picks up an 8th boost. And now during this fight is where we should get Wisdom form level 3.
And we use a lot of Reflect to kind of get through this a lot faster because Reflect is awesome.
Or by using these silver, these silver whatever they're called. I actually can't remember.
Oh yeah, to use their Swift Shot. Back at him.
And so you see right there, he got Wisdom 3, and now he has Quick Run on base solo, which we will be equipping.
He does still have to equip it to actually get to use it, but that's a very soon coming menu.
So right here, you're just taking out these fat bandits. We're gonna reflect into group trinity.
Fat bandits are awesome because they breathe fire!
Hopefully we should take him out with this trinity.
Yeah, one survived because one didn't get hit by the triangle.
Dang. Alright, well. Yeah. Not too bad. Just really quickly.
So you see him really quickly equip Quick Run, and then we're gonna move on to boss fight time.
Now you can see we're moving a lot faster than just walking. Or just gaining anti-points going to a drive. So here we have the fire and blizzard, the fire lord and the lord. So right at the bat, he wants to use. Back in Timeless River, Donald got his first of two limits, Comet, or in this case Fantasia, and what he does is has a bunch of firecrackers, or rather fireworks that does good amount of spread damage. So what we want to do in this fight is take out the Fire Lord right away, and then save the Blizzard Lord for last. Middle of the fight, he wants to go into Valor, which we did get back from that last Ron fight. And then should be pretty simple from there.
Wow, I actually haven't seen this fight go this way.
I was like, you seem to be having a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah, Firelord wasn't playing nice.
At all.
Oh well. That's fine.
Yeah, good fight. They're decent at least.
Definitely could have been a worse fight.
Yeah. And
We got Genie.
So now we got Genie. Our second of. There's a total of 4 summons in this game. And we do use Genie a few times, not as much as Chicken Little.
And the reasons we use Genie, I think, are kinda...
Some fights. Also, rest in peace, Robin Will.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
So another good place for donations if we have any.
Yeah. We're going to Halloween.
So yeah, we do have a $20 donation from Tenfive. I'm sorry, Tenfive6 says Goofy made me donate. Where would you like that donation applied to?
Give me a moment to decide. I'll tell you by the end of the run.
You can tell me because you're running. You can tell me after the run, and I'll make sure it gets applied.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was doing during those really down times during like a Boomity game. Is I was quiet trying to make that happen.
I was like, you okay there, friend?
If you're wondering how much downtime you have in the runner just donated. Come on, guys, step up your game. If the runner can find time to donate in this run, so can you.
Hey, if you guys can't donate this one, at least
if you can't donate, you can't donate.
And, I mean, if you guys can donate throughout the week, this will be going on till Sunday. So, for a great cause.
even if it's a penny, man.
Well, guys, just over 6 hours, but the point of your broadcast should have consumed at least 24 ounces of water to maintain optimum hydration.
I do not believe I am maintaining optimum hydration.
I've consumed 32 ounces of water so far.
I because I was not realizing how ahead of schedule we were, I kind of just ran in here and I do not have a drink.
Yeah.
I grabbed a drink and started.
So, Alfie, I was chilling in the other room. Let's make the incentive for the Final Fantasy X-2 watch intro cutscene.
Watch intro. You got it.
And then we'll put the other 5 to... I need to pay a little bit of attention here, because you can die during this one if you don't pay attention. I'll put the other 5 to... Naming your... How long is the characters for naming a Pokemon character? How many characters do you have?
I don't remember.
I think it's like 6.
Is it 6?
Maybe more.
If it's 6, if it's 6 or 7, not Ash.
Not. Yeah, like the player name.
Yeah, player name, not Ash.
Not.
10 characters.
I am not Ash.
I am not Ash.
Alright, so
Yeah, it's 9.
No, I was not. Okay.
There you go. I got that notated for you, Sloa, in the Discord.
So we lived.
Okay, so that's actually going to be the second to last gummy mission. The last gummy mission we won't see for quite a while. So we can just, you know, go.
Oh, it looks like they're only naming the Pokemon.
Oh.
I don't. No trainer. Alright, yeah, but anyway, we're moving on to health.
Then I'll figure out the other 5. So.
We'll get back to that last $5 then.
Yeah, but we made one incentive.
yippee.
Again, free time in this run. So guys, now you will get to see the intro cutscene to Final Fantasy X-2. So you're definitely going to come out for that run and be able to see that intro cutscene if you've never seen it before. Plus, it's always fun to make speedrunners have to sit through a cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so right off the bat, we're gonna find Jack, take his ethers, right?
No, I'll do that. I'll do that in the when I do the AP boost menu.
Oh, okay. So
It's faster.
alright, so instead we're gonna just summon Genie right.
Oh man. Genie,
dude.
Genie does something really awesome here.
He does.
Genie,
Absolutely
Genie,
nothing.
Genie, you're gonna do absolutely nothing.
This is the third incentive that we've made too, guys, off of our incentive list.
Alright, so it's fast and
It's an awesome cutscene.
It is an awesome cutscene. That's why I wanted it.
So
I'm gonna learn the dance moves.
I'm trying to explain.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically that's another fight you can do. And it's faster to just die because you have to kill quite a bit of Heartless before you get moving.
6 waves.
Right. So in this woods he goes away. Another EP boost, and now we do the menu I was talking about.
Heal Jack Teasers, put on AP boost, and put on finishing leap.
Alright, and
I want Sora's outfit in this world.
And now shout outs to Christmas Town. It's so sad, dude.
I want the black Santa outfit. I'd look baller in it.
Alright, so this fight, the Jack in the Box is what we need to focus on
for a second.
Alright, so after killing that first set of Heartless, 2 more Jack in the Boxes spawn, and we're gonna actually use Jack's Limit, which is Dance Gold. It's actually really good.
I think it's a kind of a throwback to the PS2 game that came out between the 2 Kingdom Hearts games, which was Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge.
Oh yeah.
Which
You mean Devil May Cry?
it was an amazing game. I still love this game, where you got to like totally dance around to fight bosses and stuff, and it was amazing. And you will never convince me that his limit in this is not a throwback to that game.
But I can tell you that.
So Slow wants to remind you all that whenever you name Soul Calibur characters, the runner will try his best to create whatever character you name them.
Alright,
So if you want to see Sora in Soul Calibur, he will do his best to make Sora.
Alright, so right there he did another shopping trip from up 3 throughs, and now we're good.
I got 8. That's really good.
Alright, so what happened was some presents went missing apparently, and the trail leads back to Halloween Town. We're coming up on our
Where's the
mini block.
RNG?
Okay, so
This is Prison Keeper. Really.
in the first Kingdom Hearts game, it's our job to beat up children. In this one,
It's our job
to beat up something that eats children.
No, we still beat up children.
And you're gonna tell me that this is a game for children?
It's like rated E.
Like,
So as long as you're 10, you're okay to beat up children. As terrible as that is.
That was bad RNG.
That
I'm
was
sorry,
terrible
I
RNG.
just-
Yeah, right. It's really simple. Like, so how it works is that whatever the three kids Lock, Shock, and Barrel eats is what prison keys people will do. So if he eats Lock, he'll shoot fireballs. If he eats Shock, he'll shoot lasers or electric laser shots, which we really don't want to see. And then if he eats Barrel, he will just do a chopping attack. And at a certain point, he will turn green, and then he can use any one of the three abilities.
Because he eats all three children in one go at that point.
1, 2,
It's
3.
so messed up, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Wow,
that
that
is
was pretty good actually. Minus the intro.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
It was a great recovery and follow through. It was just bad RNG on that first phase.
But guess what? We got some more Christmas.
Uh,
While we were doing that, Oogie snuck his way into Christmas Town.
What?
Now he's terrorizing the toy shop.
Oogie can sneak his way? That's impressive for Oogie.
I mean, if you're that fat, you should not be that sneaky.
The boogeyman.
No, I'm just saying that he's full of bugs and they make noise.
He's right. But anyway, this fight is pure RG.
Although I guess if you can turn yourself into a house, I mean,
And live from it apparently.
right?
So how this fight works is it's split into 3 phases, and there's no way to control. There's no way to like interrupt it. After hitting an HP gate, he will go back into the crane of sorts and start.
Because if it's Oogie, it's got to be, you know,
A minigame.
like, yeah, a mini game mixed into a boss fight.
Alright, so there's different things you can. During the phase, all you can throw dice at you, exploding dice at you, and whenever he says his audio cues, like when he says "I'll squash you," he'll drop down a giant punching boxing glove or whatever. And then during the second phase, he'll have these goodie bags filled with heart plates, and I really don't like those things.
We're really just trying to make sure we throw the dice up onto his platform, which causes it to break.
Or the present.
Or as a present, whatever.
These boxes. After the way to make him fall off the crane is by knocking up 12 boxes apiece. During the second phase, he will like to the left or the right.
Sometimes.
No, it's guaranteed. It is at some point. I think it's like 6 boxes.
8. It's the first one he stays in one place. Second one after 8 he'll move. Third one every 4 he'll move.
Okay.
And you've got to pay attention to which ones are blue so that you can actually move along in the direction that you would like to go in to be lined up with him.
So he's moving to the left. Let's go. So just gotta knock down a few more boxes of presents or whatever's in there. Alright. Now during this third phase, he'll drop down lightning, and you have to just not get hit by it, because you can get comboed by the lightning back into like the spikes at the very end of the lane. Otherwise,
Camera? Okay.
Weird. That's a weird camera. But yeah, it's weird.
That camera just decided that it hated you.
Well, in any case, it's always a good. This fight, there's no real danger. You're critical if you die. It's a huge time waster. Because like the boxing glove will one-shot you no matter what health. You could be at full health and you just die. Oh, yep. That's that lightning attack I was talking about.
Third phase he has a chance to move either just once to the center or to the opposite side, moving twice.
Which again just requires you paying a little bit of attention and not just assuming you know exactly where he's gonna go. And it's pretty guaranteed. I mean, this fight, the reason it takes so long is just because it's a mini game on top of a fight, and
RNG.
it's yeah.
Other than that, no death in the.
Yeah. And it's sub 2 hours. Oh yeah, I'll take that any day.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go back to Twilight and for some nobody fights.
Which we actually came back in Agrabah, but
Yeah, we come here for like experience, I think.
Yeah, we come here for experience and also just because you're already in the area. It's movement purposes.
Yeah. So from that world, called Gravity, and we use Gravity like
Magnet.
a whole lot or Magnet.
By the way, if you're not sick of Chicken Little yet, he's back.
Yeah, I don't know what I said Gravity because that's where we get it instead of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Magnet, we use it a lot throughout the run. But this fight we can't really utilize it to the best of its abilities.
Just because spells are finishers. In this game.
Actually, more like Magnet is counted as just a finisher. You can't. So, like for example, like if you were to use like Thunder, you can use it 3 times, like once, twice, and then the third shot will be a finisher. Gravity immediately counts as a finisher, and right now we can't really do much with that.
You are seeing a new type of nobody now that have these giant swords.
Berserkers.
The berserkers. We're gonna see these berserkers kind of on and off throughout the rest of the run.
Jerks.
The coolest part of this is that we can grab their swords and beat them up with it.
Or their claymores, I think. Something like that.
Whatever. But the point is, we get to beat them up with their own swords. I mean, what's better than beating them up with their own weapon?
Alright, so you notice he's using this striking ability. Which we got quite a while back. It's really good for like bouncing enemies into the air. Keep like setting them up into like a combo.
That's another reason we go to Halloween Town first, is to get Finishing Leap equipped. You need the AP for it.
Yeah.
It's a good Sandlot fight. So now we're done with that. Just a quick visit. So the one thing about coming to Twilight Town and Final Mix at this point is that we get the Final Mix is what we all know as Limit Form, which is like an homage to Kingdom Hearts 1 with things like when Sora can use his abilities like Sonic Blade, Ars Arcanum, Strike Raid, and all that. And we also get Oathkeeper from that, but we don't really.
And he gets a small update on his original clothing, so it doesn't look like he is wearing the ultimate booty shorts anymore.
And alright, so now we're going to go Hollow Bastion again because there's darkness there. We gotta figure out what's going on.
And we're gonna see. Nope, never mind. We're just gonna see his boot.
Alright. So don't be me and use Valor Form right away. I did that in
Nice.
In my most recent run. It's not too bad. It's not as fast as I'm pretty sure. Using Wisdom Form here is faster, but like, I just
Quick run's the
Yeah,
fastest
'cause
movement
your
you
quick
have.
run is even faster at this point.
Skateboards are still the fastest movement we have in the game, by the way.
Yeah, but right now, it has quick run too. Obviously faster than level 1. Oh, hey, you got the thing somewhat.
Yeah, it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to.
So you're gonna be safe with
No,
this,
I'm
or-
not. I got good enough form drive. You can be safe because remember how you're if you enter areas where your party is free range, you can just get your drive back. Well, that's the same thing happen if you go to the world menu when you're in drive form. The game just doesn't know what to do and puts you out of it, giving you full drive form.
Yeah, so see right now, take that save point like while he's in it. The game won't punish him for that and it'll let him keep his drive. So right there, he picks up a quick AP boost, and then he's gonna pick up another one.
Yeah, we pick up 2.
Alright, there's one through these hallways that he's gonna pick up in a second. And then after that, we're gonna go to
He's gonna get trolled by Leon, apparently.
Yeah, Leon just wants a friend.
Debated.
He doesn't deserve one.
I don't know. After that Bailey fight, I think he deserves a friend in this one, in this playthrough.
All right.
I suppose.
Only if he'll do the fail for me again.
So anyways, here we are in the world, Space Paranoids.
Tron.
First time I saw this, I'm like, what is this place?
I legit screamed out of excitement. And I was playing this, and my dad comes up because I'm in the other room. He's like, "Why are you screaming?" And I showed him, and for the first time, my dad actually watched Kingdom Hearts for a little bit because it was Tron.
Yeah,
It was-
I remember when I was young, I didn't understand what this place was.
My dad and I watched Tron together so many times.
Alright,
Oh wow. Okay.
so right here is the.
Well,
right
backup
here's
strap time.
Oh, okay. So the purpose of this mini game is just like find the parts, and by doing a Valor drive explosion,
Or
just
wisdom
break-
drive, because you have Donald in your party.
or just any drive explosion, for
Yeah.
example, like it'll just break the box and end the mini game.
But because because of how I mispositioned it.
Okay, so those of you who didn't know what Tron was before playing this, did you go back and watch the original Tron?
I just didn't know about it all.
I like Tron. I love Tron. I used to play Tron.
But I'm like, did those of you who didn't know what it was when you found out about Tron because of this, did you go back and watch Tron? Oh. And this is my favorite summon, and I'm gonna save my voice work for when we actually summon him.
Yeah. Also, Mickey was there for a moment, and he gave us Master Form, and then we don't see him for a while. Like, we won't see him till probably another hour.
So right there, you picked up you opened that big chest. It's another Stitch. We used Stitch like once, twice.
I use him quite a bit. He's safe for me. I use him 3 times. Twice?
Thank you, Soul Killer. That makes me feel better. That right there.
Alright, so here we have lights. Favorite.
Alfie loves this minigame.
I actually do.
I know you do.
I don't.
I cuss at it a lot, but I cuss at it out of love. I mean, it's probably like this to me is like one of the biggest redeeming values of this entire game is this minigame.
Not if you're on crib.
Oh yeah, Critical's a different story for everything.
Yeah.
You get 2 shot. Especially if you get hit by the.
Don't do this to me, Sloa. Don't do this to me.
I'll be right there.
These guys need to stop hitting the wall.
All you need to know is we just get.
Yeah, you're trying to avoid getting hit by the other bikes, which is the Thank you. So Soul Killer and I are friends now. But you don't want to get hit by the Heartless on their little bikes. Each color Heartless has a different ability and a different best, like, the way you kill them is varied. The white ones are the trolls because they can do anything. The best way to kill them actually is to run them into a wall. So we kind of try to abuse that a little bit.
Swagger down it.
How to replace an 8-hour run? Yeah, have fun with that. I'm not doing any more on marathon safe runs, so.
So, thanks for the luck. Unless you're talking to just Alfie.
No, he's talking to Slow replacing that 8-hour run.
Oh. Well, I guess I could fill in a slot and do some KH1. I mean,
That's not 8 hours.
I know.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to do it without the skip in the front, or
Do all bossy.
No, just do it.
you can't. You can't do the glitch in
It's counted in the no glitches category for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. No.
You mean yeah?
You sure?
I'm pretty sure we had that conversation.
Anyway, Chicken Little again. So this is basically like the point of this is just to like collect these orbs and then like delete like the virus or we're gonna use this part as like a grind section. I want to get to level 23.
22, 1300 or 1500 before 23.
Yeah.
Other than that, just get some donations, maybe.
Yeah. Any donations, Alfie?
I will refresh to be sure, but I'm pretty sure there's no new donations. Guys, remember, you can donate here.
Every dollar counts.
Well,
And make sure if you donate to tell us what incentive to put it towards, because there's some really fun incentives, some great ways to troll some various runners, as well as just some neat little things. Like if if you're me and you love Akami, you can reset thank you cutscene. You know.
it looks like good grinding.
Yeah. So it's about 5 seconds slower than what I could have done, but pretty good grinding overall.
Alright, so now after doing that, got some stuff. He got his own limit, but we're not gonna use that at all. So now we're gonna just go to the boss fight finally of this world, and then we'll be done with Tron section forever.
Should probably add that then.
He picks up an AP boost quickly on the way to the room.
Because basically, if there's an AP boost that we can get to it without losing like minutes to get there, we want it.
You gotta try to. All right, so this is this is hostile program. What he wants to do at the start of the fight is use Dawn's limit comment, and then just do quick air combo, and then do the finisher of comment right away. And then while doing another air combo finisher. And this fight control you, and he control you if you're too quick about it. It looks like
He control you if you're too quick. He control you if you're too slow. He control you if you breathe.
Yeah. So this is the first. The master. He's just chunking through his health bar really quickly.
What you do, if you notice in like the last fight that we're doing, as well as now, and it kind of has been a little small theme throughout this this world, is these clusters that get dropped. When you get a full yellow bar after collecting those clusters, you're able to then freeze, which gives us the chance to really wail on him, and that's what really chunks his health on down. Of course, once you freeze him, that bar starts dropping, so you better be able to swing fast
Not that I
to
missed
get up
one
all your
orb.
damage.
So. And then that's it for Tron World. So now we're getting into the meat of this second visit. The actual meat of the second
This
visit.
is actually partially heading into the meat of the game.
Pretty much.
Like, this would be a good chunk of the game where I would tell you, like, oh my gosh, guys, there's story happening.
Alright, so right now, like,
Are you about to see Mickey again, briefly?
I think I'm fast enough on the cutscene where you don't.
Rip.
so the Heartless and Nobodies are all over.
Take a little, because we haven't seen enough of him.
You'll never see enough of him.
Alright, so just a quick fight right here. Get Chicken Little again. Just because, like, because after this, another party members are just walking around by themselves, and you're getting your drive back right away for free. And then the second fight is just like trying to manage your drive, not wasting it. If that makes sense.
Chicken Little, summon immediately.
Chicken Little. Just do what even. There's 3 waves of Nobodies / Heartless we have to go through. First is just a bunch of dancers and performers. The second set of like one dancer and then the last wave is a bunch of dancers all over again, which are another type of
nobody.
Yeah, the nobodies are kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I would definitely say the nobodies are more annoying than the heartless.
Pretty much. But it looks like. So.
Oh, that's fine. That's actually perfectly fine.
Hey, did you did the Trinity?
Hmm?
Did you do the Trinity strat or
No.
Okay.
I guess I'll explain that. So there's a strat we do to get back drive really quickly by using magnet into magnet into.
Dance, water, dance. I'm good.
Alright, so dim. So what I was going to say, there's a strat you can do to get drive really quickly by using magnet into group Trinity. Okay, like how magnet works is like it does like a multi-hit sorts, and that gets back drive really quickly.
That's a really good Trinity.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you want to do here? Take out these water clones at first, and then use group Trinity just to get rid of the rest.
Aww.
Ouch.
Wrong form, but that's fine. We can fix this.
Okay, so what you're supposed to do all that, use Trinity, and then do a quick combo to bounce Zemix in the air into limit form. Do a ground combo into Curse, which is a limit that Sora has on limit form.
Dang it. He DM'd. Versus retaliation points again?
I don't know.
I'm surprised. I would have been shocked if he didn't DM.
Ouch.
You know, dance, water, dance.
Will you quit floating me?
No, he thinks it's fun and amusing and the best way to get through the fight.
Is that just you, Alfie?
What?
You think it's fun and amusing and the best way to get through the fight is just floating?
Yeah. I'm here doing my job, which is providing plenty of sass and support from the no glitch allowed support staff and all these other things that are clearly my job to do. So we're now into a section that is known by the community as the Final Fantasy fights, because we're gonna basically go through and do a series of fights, and each time we're gonna have a different Final Fantasy member, a Final Fantasy character helping us with that fight. Donald and Goofy are question mark, and we're not gonna really talk about that because this game is horrible.
Donald just doesn't want to join you.
Donald is grieving, okay?
And Sora gets put onto the front lines.
But Sora's like, I don't know, I can't take that time, I gotta go. Final Fantasy characters are like, come on, let's go. And, so you get to see all of them kind of at work. They each have, different skills that they do.
Oh my gosh, Leon!
Ninja star around. Leon pulls out his giant rainbow sword.
Which normally does a lot of damage. He did nothing in that fight.
Just like not hitting things. Yeah, if you guys are just coming in, make sure you do hit all those commands. Donate, incentives, schedule. There's some great things going on. So now we're gonna go with Tifa. Tifa, you would think would not be that great because she's just gonna punch things, but she's pretty formidable.
She's one of the best, I think.
Yeah, because she has the super punch. I totally am gonna go with it because of the super punch.
Her dolphin punch, yeah.
Yeah. I need you to not.
Okay, now we're gonna use limit form here.
Okay, you are?
Yeah, because it's the only form I can use.
Yeah, so because he doesn't have, Goofy is, rip, and, Donald is grieving. So, that's where they are. because we don't have them in the party with us, we can't use our other drive forms. So there's the option of using limit form, which some people do use and some people don't. And it's usually done here with Cloud. And it's because, again, like we were talking about before, you want to try to use your drive form so that way when you finish up,
You want level 2 limit.
you still get to maintain that drive form. Cloud, I think, is actually mildly useful because he does the zoom zooms. See, look, there's Mickey right there. Told you get to see him again.
Yeah, we won't see him really. We really don't get to see him in action, though, for a while.
I know, but it was just, you do get to see him because he's running around right there. And so now, even though you got to see that Donald and Goofy are actually okay, and they're back in the party, lol, you've got to fight this 1,000 Heartless all on your own.
I prefer
And
it
yes,
this way.
you heard me correctly, 1,000 Heartless.
I think Donald and Goofy would mess up my strat, though.
They would. Our strat is mostly Sparkle Ray.
Sparkle.
Because we're just so fabulous. And you will not convince me differently. It is because we are fabulous. So we're gonna keep snagging. As long as, you know, the setup is done correctly, we're gonna keep snagging the one, I forgot, that's the only one whose name I keep forgetting. So that we can use Sparkle Ray and just destroy everything. It's pretty simple, really. It just takes time because you have to kill 1,000 of them. So I'm gonna double check if we have any new donations because it's a great time for that. Nope. So one thing that Tenfive is definitely also trying to do is make sure that he doesn't get hit. Because they have the ability to kind of juggle you a little bit. And that's the real danger. But you can see he uses abilities like Rising Sun and what is the ability that pushes everything away a little bit?
Oh, Vicinity Break.
Vicinity Break. Those are gonna allow for to kind of help mitigate that juggling that can happen. Of course, I mean, this is definitely some great XP because
You're killing 1,000 Heartless.
you have to kill 1,000 of them.
Safety heal there.
Yeah, that was good.
I was running a little tight there, tighter than I normally run.
Yeah, I was starting to get a little nervous because you were also above 500 point, which is when I hate to have to redo it.
It's
so as you guys
a
probably
4.5 minute fight if you do it quickly.
As you guys probably noticed, like there are definitely Heartless that you can't interact with that are in the background. They do fade down as we're killing them off. For that last, to give you that illusion that you really are killing this whole mob. In that full 1,000 that we're gonna have to destroy. I know when I first did this casually, I was so confused. Yo, Kingdom Hearts hype for real. You also see Tenfive just used limit break or limit form. I'm pretty sure for the kind of free heal that you can get.
Exactly, and then just use Sonic.
So going into your drive forms, we don't really touch on this because it's not really a strat that most people use, but when you go into your drive forms, it does heal you. And because his mana bar was still recharging, he wasn't going to be able to heal himself using Cure. So he did a safety limit form for the heal.
And I tried mitigating the time loss that creates.
Yeah, they did a great job of making it feel endless. And when you're first playing it, you're just like, what is going on?
I mean, this is probably about 30 seconds slower than what it could have been.
Yeah, but you know what? You took some safety strats in here because you got juggled a bit hard.
Yeah. Normally you equip Following the Winds as a really safety strat because it draws orbs near you, the health and the money orbs. All near you. So that's what you normally use in safety, but I'm so used to not using it.
Welcome back.
So now we're gonna go to Beast Castle for a minute.
Just a second.
We're not gonna finish it. Don't worry.
What if the heartless?
We just want to go check in, make sure our friend Beast's okay. He didn't like get possessed again or anything.
Hey, nice dress. Dude, what's over here? If you watch this run and you take out all the commentary, it looks like I have like really bad attention disorder.
You do.
Well, that's beside the point.
You can't set me up like that and not expect me to take the joke. Yeah, so basically he's just gonna do this, he's gonna do this fight here in the ballroom because somebody is trying to crash their party.
Not again. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Mm-mm.
By the way, Elfine, are you ready for Wednesday?
No, but I will be.
Let's go.
Or I'll just be salty. It's probably just gonna be I'll just be salty. So again, he's using Wisdom Form because quick run of all the points.
Yeah, you're gonna have to apologize. I'm gonna have to apologize. I'm being a little quiet.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to handle. I'll say a few things here and there, but you're gonna have to handle the rest of this.
Well, we're
Oh,
in-
cool. So unmitigated hate for the run. Awesome.
So I'm gonna
I'm
equip
just joking.
Wandering Roll here, and Guard Break. Rumbling Rolls gives me a Finisher Plus, which allows me to do a lot for the next world.
And Rumbling Rose is the real reason why we came here right now. We would like some more everything else before we actually finish that out. So we're gonna just peace out. Bye.
Rumbling Rose is gonna basically be like our endgame Keyblade, essentially. Switch it
Yeah.
off. Switch it off one time, but then that's about it.
I know we switched off for one, but I think we pretty much are gonna like hang on to it, and it's
Yeah.
pretty, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna do a quick menu here before we move on, where I switch Jack's to Sora attack, and
How many revisits do we have to do? Let's see, 1, 2,
6.
3, 6.
Yeah.
and I put
Yeah.
Hero Crest on Master form, which I should have done in the last menu, but
Eh.
So
Details.
just like before, the pirates are weak to magic.
the pirates are back, even though we put the gold back.
Just-
Just like the movie, that's the whole reason they turn into undead.
Alright, so now we're gonna get into the boss of this world. This is Grim Reaper. And yes, that's literally what he's called. So Grim Reaper.
I think it's brilliant.
So Grim Reaper, he's just like the pirates, where he's weak to magic, so we can just freeze him, just like the rest of them.
I mean, like the Pirates World. While I think the art style could have been done just a little bit better, like definitely spoke to my my little evil soul here. Casually, guys, as much as I'm hating on this run, I really do game casually. I just I think it's a bad speed game.
Well, Kingdom Hearts in general is a bad speed game, Alfie.
I disagree, but we're not gonna go there.
After a while, he's gonna go into Master Form. He can deal a lot of damage to Grim Reaper. And he wants to not lose his drive after this. Hopefully.
That's why we're definitely doing damage ahead of time to make sure that we have. We're doing the damage ahead of time to make sure that we have as much time as possible to get back, get him killed, and still have some drive form left over so that we can trigger the auto refill.
Just saying immediately that
BBS is a horrible speed game, and I cannot stop running it. Recom is a bit. Okay, so
Recom is terrible. except when it's No, it's just terrible. Never stop it.
So what I did there was I
So
used
which
5
Kingdom Hearts
AP.
one isn't a bad speed game?
There's
Recon
not
was a
there.
bad
It's not
speed
just a,
game.
it's just it's not designed to be speed.
No, recom in general is just not designed. Also back there, you opened up another chest. It contains the last summon of the game, Peter Pan.
Yeah. What we're doing right now is so some nobodies stole some of the medallions, and because we are tired of there being some zombies running around, we are running around trying to find the nobodies that has stolen the medallions to get them back.
As you see, these are gambler heartless nobodies. They're based off one of the organization members that's still alive.
And they each of these fights that we're gonna do kind of has a little like theme to it.
Requirement.
Yeah.
That's a tight one. That's a tight window.
Yeah, that one you have to do very, very quickly.
And then the other two are just simple.
Mhm. Like this one, you just gotta find him, but hint, hint, he's always in the same spot.
Yep.
Which I prefer instead of trying to go find him all the time.
Well, yeah, as a speed game.
And then this last one, we skip over this one room to get to the last room because nobody in here is really easy to find.
Yeah, you have to find him in the dark. It's not like you have to go and actually do the whole like lighten up the room thing again. You just gotta find where he's hiding in the dark. And you know, simple, easy peasy. Get your medallions, get back on your boat, and let's get going.
Normally you'd use an Ether at the end of that fight, but I just grabbed the save point.
Alright. So now we have the actual Grim Reaper boss fight, and he's different this time. So in order for us to actually hit Grim Reaper, we had to put away the medallions, all 882 medallions.
But he didn't take all 882 at first, which I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me.
Cause he didn't think he was gonna need them all.
And then after that, we can actually hit him again. Yeah, this fight is split into 3 phases. Like at one point he'll start. During the first phase, you just gotta put away the medallions. During the second phase, it starts sucking up the medallions. Then you knock him out again, and then he'll do a DM of sorts. And then he takes all the medallions, and then you have to put them all back.
His DM is probably one of my favorites in the entire game.
We don't see much of it.
Visually.
It's easy to dodge.
Not even that, just visually. Yeah, guys, we are $44 away from 200. Every donation does count, and it's all going towards Go Rescue. And even if you just have $1, I mean, some of our donations today have only been $1, which is still amazing and cool, and you can put that $1 towards the donation incentive of your choice.
Oh, come on. He's not being nice to me.
When does he ever being nice?
Oh, there's been times where he's been really nice.
Yeah, so this is the second phase where he sucks in the medallions.
I mean, our goal is to hit 500 by the end of the week. I'd love to see us blow that out of the water. It's a great cause, guys. Do it for the puppies.
He's kind of trolling.
Now I've got a Destiny 2 trailer stuck in my head. Great.
Yeah, he's another Ether. It's nice that he's affected by magic still in this situation. You can't hit him physically, but you can still shoot him with magic. Now he's just trolling.
There's the DM.
Yeah, really cool.
It's just visually cool to me to have like the skulls floating around and all that.
Alright, so now he's gonna suck up all the medallions, and then we're gonna do Master Form strats, because Master Form comes with 2 draw abilities, and what we do is just start spinning around the chest using thunder. And we grab all of them at once. Makes it really fast.
Yep. So that we can get him dead.
Alright. you can still, you know, do like that one reaction command where he like starts picking up the medallions again, but if you're really fast, you won't do it.
That third one didn't go as well as I wanted to. Like Comet Rain, I couldn't freeze him, so I couldn't get Comet Rain off right away. But it went okay.
Hey, but we made it through.
We didn't die.
Continuing on.
Alright, and now Donald has pretty much his OP ability called Flare Force. Otherwise, we can know it as Duck Flare. And,
Can we just keep calling it Duck Flare for my soul?
Yeah.
Can we just let it explain itself in this next upcoming boss fight?
I'll sit back and let that happen.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back to Halloween Town. So, we're just gonna, how you say, shove some kids into boxes.
How you say?
Like,
how you say?
Kingdom Hearts, aka child abuse.
I don't know. Is it?
We're only beating up the same 3 children. Does that count?
Source 15 at this point, so you go.
But how old are these kids? You know?
Like 7.
Are you sure? I mean, they don't go over it in the movie.
How old are Locke, Shock, and Barrel? Locke is 6 years old.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I was close enough. Alright, so this fight's really simple.
Oh, come on. They're not. Jack is not having fun right now? There we go.
Yeah, okay, so wait, Locke is 6, Shock is 7, and Barrel is 5.
They're around the same age. Alright.
We're still beating up small children.
We're shoving kids into boxes, dude.
I mean, at this point, we're throwing the boxes at the children and hoping that it catches them.
What a game this is.
After we beat them into submission.
They can break out of the boxes
Oh,
if
I know what
you
ability I
decide.
forgot to.
This is the moment where everyone's just like, why did we allow this run into this marathon? This is supposed to be wholesome family.
I'm running a lot better than I thought I would be at this time already.
So now we're gonna go back to Halloween Town to get some presents that were stolen. And I really hate this fight. It's not hard, but the execution is what annoys me.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And like, oh, they're in danger to dying, but like if you mess up, it's like really time wasting. It's really like
Yeah, like
losing time.
this. Can I get it? Can I get it? Cool. A little bit of a mess up, but we didn't waste too much time.
Yeah, so just using Jack's limit right there, we can. It's actually like a magnet of sorts. It just draws these white knights towards you, and you get the presents back from them.
Time for RNG hell.
Alright, now time for some less RNG, please, because this actually has a lot of RNG. Where is it?
Hey, getting these 3 boxes right.
Like, what the hell? That one present was just sitting there.
Because, you know.
So what we want to do is just hope for big boxes.
Because, you know, mini games, guys, mini games.
It's not a Kingdom Hearts game, it doesn't have any.
So I think what happened is they put all these mini games into Kingdom Hearts 1 in 100 Acrewood, and people realized, oh, you don't have to do that, and so they found out that nobody was playing their mini games, and so for Kingdom Hearts 2, they were like, no, we're gonna make you play all of our mini games. We're gonna just shove them down your throat now. And then people were like, no, this is horrible, so they made it even worse for Birth by Sleep.
Alright, so anyways, remember we said Duck Flare? Well, yeah, this fight will show you what it's about, what it does.
I'll get off my little soapbox about the mini games now, I promise. I might get back up on it, but I'll be down for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more mini games actually from here on.
Oh yeah, Agrabah.
Yeah, but there's
Oh, well, it's not a mini game.
It's a mini game.
I see a Death Flare.
Can I hit his HP game?
Apparently not.
Oh, right?
I don't understand. There we go.
So you're using Peter Pan here.
No,
which
I'm
is-
using Duckfly strats completely.
Okay. There's two ways. There's kind of three ways essentially to do this. First is doing just straight up deck player strats, which is the fastest way. There's Peter Pan strats, which is like they're kind of like the beginner friendly, safer strat to do. And then there's doing dance call with Peter Pan and deck player at the same time.
Oh, then there's the Alfina strats.
Oh, what's that? And what is that?
Hit it till it dies.
So I guess to make sure that everybody is understanding where I'm coming from in this category, I am the slowest run on the leaderboard. I proudly hold the title of slowest run on the leaderboard. Because I can explain to you how to do almost every fight in this game, but my ability to execute it is, well, my time speaks for itself.
I think I do the crit runs fine, just that I'm still a newer runner, so I'm slow right now.
Yeah, if you open up the Kingdom Hearts 2 beginner any percent leaderboards on speedrun.com, you'll notice like all these runs that are like are like what is it, like 3 hours and less, and then you'll notice there's a 6 hour 38 minute and some odd second run that just seems to stand out to you. Yeah, that would be me.
It's the best run though.
I completed it. That's all that matters, guys.
Here we are in Agrabah.
Yeah, that's half of my strat there, Cinder.
So,
But Elfie will be coming back to Cage too, at least for one run.
I hate you so much.
so I guess the purpose of this world, this revisit is just, hey, you're on a carpet.
Yeah, this is actually, hey, you're on a carpet.
Hey, you guys are complaining that you didn't get to very much in Cage 1. Well, cool, we're gonna give you a lot more. And, you know what? Yeah, you're right, you beat the crap out of Jafar last time. So instead of it being Jafar, we're gonna give you this, like, water shade thing. Have fun.
Dance, water, dance!
Dance, water, dance!
He just wants to chill out and play guitar. That's all he wants in life.
Alright, so the purpose of this visit is...
It's a sitar, I think.
Yeah, it's a sitar.
He still just wants to play a sitar. That's all he wants in life.
It is.
I like my sitar. I love my sitar. I take my sitar wherever I go. Alright, so the purpose of this visit is that Jafar is back, and he's not happy for what we did to him back in Kingdom Hearts 1.
What did we do to him in Kingdom Hearts 1?
We beat him up and locked him in a lamp.
Okay. I think he locked himself in the lamp, actually.
Okay, Jafar.
But he blames us.
That's his problem?
He doesn't care.
Okay, Jafar, back to your lamp. No, how could I get defeated?
No, you gotta get that beautiful, Darth Vader Revenge of the Sith. No.
Impressive.
No.
Duke. I am Balsa.
So this carpet section is
Really bad.
So you're going around to these switches and watching for them to show you which of the three spells to use. Whether it's gonna be Thunder, Blizzard, or Fire. And you need to now hit the switches without hitting the heartless that are, you know, trying to be all up in your grill.
That and not hit the switch too early
Yeah.
Yeah.
or too late.
It's gotta be while it's showing you the spell and not like
Not
while
like that.
it's
Or just not miss. Should I tell you that there's a better way to do this?
there's a better way to do everything.
If you go after that first switch, if you just hang up on the top, the heartless just despawn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I figured that out on my.
Now this is this part right here, this is the minigame part.
Not after you gotta get to the thing before 45 seconds are up.
It's so hard.
Oh, dude, you got it.
I know.
That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, now we're on a carpet again.
And you're doing the minigame because it's an auto scroller.
All right,
It's a gummy ship mission.
Okay, but in all seriousness, this is important because you want to hit level 30 in this fight because we get a strength increase.
And that's the last level we're worried about in the entire game.
I mean, other levels are nice, but we want to get this level 30 right here. After that, it's whatever we get.
And that's why we grind so specifically throughout the rest of the, like, space paranoid and
Like even those two soldiers at the very beginning, it literally sets up like the EXP route.
yeah, like from the beginning of the game, basically we set up how the EXP route is gonna.
This run is extremely optimized for getting everything that we're trying to get on at the point in time that we need to get it.
And then you get people like Bloody Biscuits and Hillsink are trying to optimize it even.
I mean, we definitely don't want to say that this is the best it can ever be, because we're still finding things in Kingdom Hearts 1 even.
It's kind of interesting that we kill two soldiers at the beginning of this this route, and the same thing like in Kingdom Hearts 1.
I only killed one soldier. I'm not sure. But...
Yeah, because you hit the head of.
Like if you hit the head of if you hit the head of Darkseid, yeah, that's what you do. You don't have to kill a soldier. Well, there's two soldiers, but if you want to be simple, just kill two soldiers. That's what you do.
I do the head because apparently I fail at killing soldiers sometimes, so it's better for me to go fight his head than it is for me to go fight his
So we're done with carpet, right?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, so right here's gonna do a quick menu. It's on Decisive Pumpkin, which we got from the last from the last world. And it comes with a combo boost, which is really gonna help us against Jafar.
Also the reach.
Yeah.
Because remember, he's a genie now.
If this was a,
I thought you said we were done with carpet. Did you just lie to me?
I asked if we were done for this carpet.
if this was critical, this would be our end game Keyblade. Decisive Pumpkin is just so good.
It's a great Keyblade.
It's the God Keyblade essentially, but too bad we don't really we will still be using this Keyblade, just Decisive Pumpkin, just not as like the main Keyblade. Like this is like the only chance it gets to shine.
Really? Wow, I'm messing up the fight.
Alright, so
Tenfive, I'm gonna need you to do better.
Yeah, I know.
alright, so the point of this fight is just don't let him DM. That's all you need to know.
You really just want to beat up them abs, cause I mean, it's not fair that he's a genie and he has them abs.
Alright, so what do you so the main thing to watch out for is his HP gates. He has like 2 HP gates that we need to mainly focus on, worry about.
Okay, DMless.
And you're definitely what he's trying to do, and you notice he does it triggers a roll up without really using it for most of it. Because it's just gonna help, because he still can't attack us while it's triggered for us to use roll up. And then he uses it there at the end to actually refresh basically the stun to get that DMless beautiful fight.
So in order to break an HP gate, what you have to do is just do something that counts as a finisher. In this case, actually doing a 3-hit combo, or by using magic, because magic always counts as a finisher. but like you said, good fight. Anything that if you just don't get DM'd by Jafar, that's all that
You
matters.
save time by not doing them.
While it might look like Alfina strats, Tenfive is actually using the official strats.
So I'm gonna do safe strats on Zeldin here.
Oh yes, this is another one of the organization members that's still a part of the story. I think something like that. Alright, so this is Zolden. He has. Oh, actually, after we do this mob fight, with some dragoons.
This fight coming up with Zolden, it's the point in time when most people realize that Mickey could actually fight in this game. Everyone like dies and all of a sudden was like, oh man, wait, what? True.
So she put on DP on side Valor form, which is actually not a bad idea when you think about it. Are you doing Valor form, strat, or master form?
Valor form strat, but I'm gonna be doing the 5-3-9 combo
Okay.
for safety. Just because Duck Flare's hard.
I'm surprised I even do Duck Flare strat right.
I've done it right, I just don't want to risk it.
Like lately I've been doing.
Yeah, don't go for the Alfina strat here. It's not worth it.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't you don't see a DM, that's fine. You can use
This
Duck
is
Flare.
actually a pre-recorded video. How would you know?
Wait, what?
Hey, one more.
As long as he doesn't DM, that's a good fight.
Yeah. So what you're seeing him do here is when he's when Zeldin uses various attacks, we get that reaction command learn, which when we use that allows us to, as you can see, use jump, which essentially kind of stun locks him.
Of sorts.
That's why I said kinda.
It's a bit of a strange fight.
You gotta get him in the right spot where you can just kind of like jump up and lance him, and it's you know kind of pretty to watch.
If all goes well, this should be a good fight.
It'll be an okay fight. It's slow, but it works.
Yeah.
No, dang it! I accidentally hit it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh well.
That's what I was afraid of while I was watching it.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get the. I needed one more jump in there, and it would have been perfect. Oh, well.
Yep.
Every DM is not the way.
Yeah. He,
As long as I don't die.
just summon my BFF Mickey.
Like that. I tried learning.
Oh, there's
Okay.
Mickey again.
Because you didn't die. You didn't do the strat earlier, so it was a guarantee.
Yeah, it's a guarantee. You get 100%.
The first time you die in... I mean, there's a couple boss fights that it doesn't apply in. Mickey does appear.
Otherwise, yeah. It's a good fight if he doesn't DM, but, you know.
The worst
If
fight if he
he-
dies.
At which point we just use Mickey. We use Pearl to basically knock him down to nothing.
And then we actually want Mickey to
decharge.
die. It's the fastest way in this fight to deal with this.
Yeah, and then we're basically using decharge and everything else to get that drive, Mickey's drive up, which is then going to allow us to heal Sora.
Okay.
If Mickey does end up dying, though, he just throws a potion to Sora. That's
Yeah.
it.
Either way, Sora gets back up, and then because he basically has no health left, you smack, 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 and there's your fight.
Like I said, it's faster to die as Mickey in that once you get him down to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn that backup strat for safety. I know the Duck Flare strat, but I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're going back to Land of Dragon.
It's technically the last revisit because Twilight Town 3 is a new visit.
Of sorts.
Of sorts.
Alright, so going up to the summit, you see another hooded guy, but he looks a little bit familiar. according to Sora.
Yeah,
Spoiler
I mean, he's got that sexy dagger.
Spoiler alert, it's Riku. Okay, so the purpose of this fight is just
Riku, man, you got tall.
this fight is just a scripted fight. All you have to do is take it to a certain HP gauge and then the fight ends. He's gonna do some combos, go into solo trilogy, and then go into limit form again and just use Sonic Blade. Pretty straightforward. Bless you.
Thank you. Any more donations while we're just running back?
I'm sorry I buried your joke in trying to get more donations. No, there are no. I'll roll back up and read your joke. It's actually Hank Hill.
Alright, so this is
Propane and propane accessories.
so you're
Slow
probably,
is the best troll in Trat.
so you're probably thinking we could just use another save word, right? Well, since this is a new, we can't really do that. So it's just we just gotta use the wisdom form again just to get back to the palace again. Never immediately agreed it with another mob fight, but this fight's pretty simple. Just use
Well, you know what? I guess I'm just, increasing your rank there.
So remember I said like Magnet in Group Trinity was kind of broken? I wasn't kidding.
Wait,
Oh, did you not?
huh?
Wait, what? No, I thought you did.
Now you're getting all technical, Sloa. Accept the compliment and move on.
Alright, so here we get another guy in a hood. But this time it's not Riku, it's Zigbar. He has a new cat that nobody's called Silvers. This fight is simple, just gravity into finishing loop. Just like we've been doing this entire time. Alright, and then after that just... And after that we're coming up on the boss of this world, of the second visit, Storm Rider. Storm Rider is it's kind of a
It
tricky
ate my
fight.
input, okay. That happens.
So the PS4 is a little notorious as a console for eating inputs.
And, this is one of them. Storm Rider is a bit of a tricky fight. It's not hard, but like it's tricky. Like it can go really good or it can go really good.
Yeah, this is a great run. I'm very glad that Tenfive6 for the marathon and that it made it in, because it's a great run.
There's a lot of technical bits in this run.
And and I think any speedrun should be a great lurker-friendly community.
Okay, you're gonna go over to your side.
I think this is the boss. Like, I like the base design, but again, hated the actual combat.
Wow, okay, that's weird. I know what happened.
Storm Rider looks really different. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I accidentally held R1 when I went to go do the reaction command, and it just counted towards using magnet because it held it like 1 split second longer than I should have.
So this is another example where it's broken. Oh,
It almost killed him all the way.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of tech involved in this run.
And if you met, and
That's what makes it kind of neat.
And there's not a lot of backup strats.
And it makes what makes me hate it so much.
I guess I can explain why Duck Flare does so much damage. So when they ported the game, they just kind of broke Duck Flare, and on top of doing like aerial dive into aerial spiral, it just like increases the damage. It just increases the damage output by a lot. The Duck Flare.
Duck Flare actually got increased due to frames, so they can add more rockets on.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean
That's
to
the
say,
biggest
what-
thing about it. Being ported to 60 frames increased how many rockets are on screen.
Mm-hmm.
so there's- that's why-
They
so-
they didn't design the base game to ever be in 60 frames, and they didn't fix anything when they ported it, and that's to our advantage.
Yeah, so but it only works on anything that's not Japanese. The Japanese version does not have the broken duck flare, so that's why English is better, essentially.
Actually, English is faster, where Japanese is faster by 20 seconds.
Or 25 to 30.
It's only 20 seconds if because of the sequence
Text.
break. Yeah, but because we have the sequence break, it was 50 seconds faster because of text. And then we had
Alright,
the
so-
sequence break.
Alright, so now we're pretty much going to the end of the game. This is the last gummy mission that we're going to do.
Our ships are squares or rectangles. Our ships are rectangles.
Alright, so this is the longest gummy mission in the game. So
Or
we're-
This is
4
also-
minutes, 15 seconds.
You also can't just like walk away from this one.
really
There are people that do.
So if you got some
Cough,
donations
cough,
to do,
Nintendo.
maybe.
No, we're still sitting tight, guys. This is a great spot if you do donate. I can. It updates really fast. You get your donation read.
I guess get
We-
hyped because
Get
We
them.
have-
Get them.
If we can get
donations
up to,
towards some
if
great
we can get up to
incentives.
I want to get up to 200 before the end of this run. Come on, we got about roughly 40 minutes left in this run.
He has set the goal. Can you guys make it happen?
For what?
So-
$44 off or?
$44 away.
I guess we're pretty much I guess get hyped for because we're coming up on the end of the run.
So if 44 people donated $1 to support this, we could get it. Yeah, you can be anonymous too.
Yep.
That would be PogChamp if we can get up to $200 by the end of the first day.
I mean that'd be great. Come on, we can do it, guys. I definitely believe in our ability. I think this $500 goal that we've got should just get blown out of the water. We should, by the end of it, we should double it at least. That's my opinion. But that starts with doing things like hitting 200 by the end of this run.
Hopefully. Yeah, I think that. So, fun fact, Tetsuya Nomura is a fan of Star Wars.
You
You
really?
can't tell at all by looking at like the rest of this. I'm behaving. I'm behaving.
I haven't heard you say anything wrong, Alfie.
There's been a lot of
Close calls.
It's yeah, close calls. That's a good word for it.
Hey, we're
We
only
still haven't
going-
gotten to the most rage-inducing moment for me in this run.
Or Axel.
No.
Mickey.
10-5 knows what it is.
Oh yeah, we'll be getting to that in about 20 minutes, if that. Less than.
And I'll be very carefully.
Quiet.
I guess I'll have to explain that fight.
I'll explain that fight while I'm doing it, if you want.
Yeah, I can.
Slow, like you might have heard me rant or something.
Flo never heard it. Alfie never rants. So, if we hit $10,000 right now, I'll make this a plat run. It'll be great.
10,000? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
But shouldn't you be on crit for that?
I guess I'll have to do another 46 hours.
Oh my god. I am not staying to commentate that long. I got work.
So do I.
And,
I have work at
and,
I have work in like 6 hours.
I'm like, I don't think I'm like you're on your own for that plat run. I don't know that much part. I can help for like data org or something, but that's about it. Like I don't know what the hell you do in the plat run.
So sometime when I'm not trying to make sure that I keep it family friendly. Come ask me about that fight, and I will give my full rant. It is
It's a really cool fight, though.
Alright, so
Regardless
that was
if
the
you
last
hate
game.
it or not, it's a really cool and well done fight.
Alright,
it's the saddest music for a fight too.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Anyways, so that was the last gaming mission, and now we're back here in Twilight Town. So we're finally gonna like figure out what's going on around here, and the answers lie at the mansion. So we're gonna go back to the mansion.
But first, I just gotta do this real quick.
Malt love.
So, alright, so remember we picked up Stitch like a long time ago? Well, we're finally using him. And, I
And
think,
Stitch is being a very good boy.
So Stitch, while most of your summons interact with the things that you're fighting, Stitch decides that the fourth wall is more entertaining for him. So he'll do things like play his ukulele, which I believe does some damage.
Yeah, it
Or
randomly
more importantly, and what we care about, is when your mana gets low, Stitch can go over and lick your mana bar.
or Elixir.
No, it licks the mana bar
Well, points for
and refills your mana bar.
Elixir and then just refills it for free.
It looks like it really looks more like he licks his own in the little picture there.
I don't know. Well, he's basically like a free ether when he's nice, but sometimes he just stands there and does nothing. Like right now, Stitch can either be a friend or he can just.
I mean, it's Stitch, guys. Like, he's a total troll, like he should be.
Thanks for the luck, King. Okay.
Maybe yeah. So Stitch is nice. I don't think people know that Stitch can do that casually either.
I think I summoned Stitch casually because I got so excited that it was Stitch, and I was legit just like, what does he do? What is he doing? And never actually figured it out, but I would like randomly just summon him throughout the game because it was Stitch.
I did
And
that,
it was just
I
kinda
did
cool to
that
have
with
him on my
Genie.
screen.
Did that was genial.
Alright, well, alright, so that was the Mickey fight. Now we're so it wasn't shown necessarily, but at the beginning of the game when we defeated Axel, he left a little portal behind, and actually we're not there yet. Let me rephrase that. So Roxas was living in a digital Twilight Town, and right now these guys are going into the digital world.
So we gotta do some fighting in cyberspace.
I love that show.
Did we get our own Digimon?
No, cyberspace. The one where they went in the computer and did math. It was on P.
You guys,
it was on
you
PBS
guys are ruined this for me. Do we get our own Digimon? Alright, anyways,
I'm sorry, I'm a Pokemon runner, not a Digimon runner.
I don't even know do people run Digimon?
Yeah, actually, there's a huge
Yeah.
community for it.
What am I saying? Digimon World 3, Jesus Christ. So anyways, we got some nobody fights, and then we're gonna be joined by Axel again. He's back. He's actually been here the whole time. We didn't know that.
Cause got it memorized.
The thing is, Axel, he's not looking too good, as you can see right now. But
He looks great. He's gorgeous.
So he can either be a troll in this fight, or he can actually help sometimes.
He's not helping right now.
Yeah, he's not helping at all. He's not being a bro right now.
Don't make fun of him.
I mean, I wouldn't make fun of him if he only job and not do anything at all. He's doing something.
Yeah, just make sure you come out to the Pokemon block tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll try to. So right now, so you saw right there, he went to limit form just to get back some MP, and he's really gonna need to. One thing to note, so whenever you're in a solo fight by yourself and you use a dry form, in this case limit form, it does not add anti-points. And in some cases, anti-points aren't added when there's like an additional party member, like in before with like Hercules in the Herc fight with like against Pete, like that did not attribute any anti-points.
Also, if one of your party members is dead,
Oh yes.
you can't go anti-farm.
So in this
So,
case, he's free to use anti-form. Alright, so that was the Axel fight, and now say goodbye to Axel. Rip, he's actually Rip right now.
And now we're heading on into the worst fight of the game. No, actually, if Tenfive, if you get this done, this is probably one of the prettiest.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna see a little bit of a familiar face of sorts. Yeah, if you don't recognize it, if you don't recognize his face, it's okay.
Okay, this is that was weird. I'll
Alright.
make it work, but it was weird.
Alright, so this is Roxas. He's back, and he's not.
No, you're using Alfina strats.
Alright, okay, so this
There is no
Roxas.
backups for this fight, which annoys me.
Yeah, the backup is Alfina strats. Don't die.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll explain what you're supposed to do essentially. So we're just.
I'll die. It'll be faster to actually try than doing the strat.
Okay, well, I guess I'll like. Okay, so Roxas is a
explain it.
hard. Roxas is a hard fight, and like I remember like having like the hours of time I just put into learning this fight, even like the basic route, or just like what you're supposed to do essentially. Like, and then like I started learning like the newer strats of sorts. Yeah. So what we want to do is at the beginning of the fight use reflect and then do a full combo into two finishers. The last one being finishing lead. And we want to start manipulating his revenge value. Hit him, thunder, reflect into a guard break. Hit him, thunder, reflect into guard break. And then you want to throw an ether because now his revenge value. We want to do blizzard, thunder, reflect, guard break, blizzard, thunder.
Guard
reflect.
break is the hardest part about that because if you're even a millisecond off, it doesn't work.
Yeah. And then after that, you want to just hit him once to make him stand up. Go reflect into solo trinity. And then he should be stunned by the trinity. And then you want to just hit him twice to go to limit form and just
Yeah.
Oh, I was explaining that. Okay, he DMs.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, well, that's how it's supposed to do, and then you would just finish him off with limit form.
For people who have to do the Roxas fight like myself, it's a lot of how fast can you react to the dumb things that he's throwing your way so that you don't die, because you really don't have any other hope but trying to make sure that you don't die because you didn't get the combo right.
Or your
So-
input drop. Like I said, this is actually one of the biggest walls in this run.
Yeah, my personal split is 45 minutes on this fight.
To me,
I practiced this fight like right before this happened. This
I
run,
believe it.
yeah, this
and it went
is-
perfectly, like every time.
Yeah, this fight is just,
Um,
that's marathon luck, dude. What do
I
you
know,
expect?
right?
Right, and and of course with this you're looking at this run and this fight, and you don't get any assistance from Donald Goofy, because if you really pay attention to the arena, that is an indication inside this series that you're actually fighting inside of your heart.
Yeah. This is like,
And it's like the saddest music.
yeah, like Roxas is a really sad character if you actually like pay attention to the story. But yeah, this is a speedrun. We don't care about story. So I guess like me the other day, I died like a few times to Roxas bin because I just like blanked out like which strat to use. Like I would use like one of the newer strats where like instead of like doing like this where we just like hit him thunder reflect, I would actually we still do that like the beginning is just different. Like what we do is just use damage drive strats. Where like damage drive is an ability where like as you take damage your drive meter goes up. Alright.
I'll stop moving.
Alright, this is how the fight should go.
Yeah, and then it didn't.
Oh.
I'm just gonna finish the fight without worrying about it too much.
Oh god, that whiff.
Right.
That whiff. Oh my god.
You can do it.
I did it.
Okay, well that's...
It went awful, but it got done.
We're done with Roxas, and story-wise, Roxas returned to Sora completely, quote unquote.
And your heart is all healed and stuff.
Alright, so we got a Keyblade from Roxas. It's called 2 Become 1, which is a Final Mix exclusive Keyblade. It has the ability Light and Darkness, and what it does is it forcibly, whenever you use a Drive form, it forcibly invokes Anti-form for you.
That whole fight is a Final Mix exclusive.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't fight him inside Vanilla. You get Roxas skip.
He did do the thing, guys. He done did it.
Alright, so what we want to do is we're gonna forcibly invoke Anti-form in order to get back our drive for the upcoming fights, and at the same time, just like if we do, there's also a possibility we can get Final Form, which would be really cool.
If I get Final Form, Pogs, I don't have to worry about I can do all the, I can do all the drive. I don't have to worry about anti-form at all.
So the benefit of getting anti-form, I don't remember if we said so when we were talking about it earlier, is that when you do trigger it, it
decreases
resets its meter.
Or like decreases anti points we had to.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we do get it. If we do get Final Form, that just resets our points completely. We don't have to worry. Nope. Okay. So that's not the end of the world. We like, it's fine if you don't get it Final Form. Like that's essentially what we're supposed to do. We're just doing this just to like make our anti points go down. All right. So now that we've walked out of that room, we can just. So now we're just doing the final shopping trip. Remember that synth item we bought at the beginning of the game, or that we got at the game like earlier in the run? That's where this comes into play. And we get that elixir. There's a quick menu, getting some more ethers. Now basically this is just a boss rush from here on.
Because every good game, I was about to say Final Fantasy, but let's be real, Square Enix game ends with a boss rush.
All right, so here we got Zigbar. This fight can be really tough. Another tough fight for newer runners.
Anybody who's played Birth by Sleep will definitely recognize
this guy.
This entire, his half of his strats too.
Alright, so this is basically Duck Flare the fight. So right at the beginning we want to start using Duck, reflect his attacks, and then just use Duck Flare, just because of how much damage it does, right? Because it stun locks him effectively. And then after getting out of that Duck Flare, he goes straight into Valor form, just to do some extra damage.
2 Keyblade hits, man.
And then to also refill his magic for free.
I just hit his gate.
That's
I was worried about that. I saw that. I was like, did I hit his gate or?
Yeah, this is what makes this fight a little bit hard.
He has 2.5 bars, which is right on 1 pixel, which is gate.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. It's not the end of the world if he DMs, but
It just makes the fight slow.
yeah.
He does get a lot more aggressive, though.
In critical mode is better to take the death. So essentially, how it's supposed to look is just do the first Duck Flare, go into Valor form, do some extra damage.
Then go to another Duck Flare.
And that should be the end of the fight. But right
Double
now,
DM'd, okay. It would have been faster.
We kind of killed Bragg, that's why.
Yeah.
I would have just died at this point.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's Marathon.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised how often I like in my recent runs. I'm surprised I even didn't get DM'd by him.
This is what happens when you use a form and your anti-points are too high.
Yep.
Oh wait, did you?
Yeah, I went to.
Yep.
I pressed my 50-50 chance on it.
Oh yeah. This is so typically what we do is just go double anti-form during that walk, just walking to this fight. Like you would go into anti-form like on the first walk, then going up to the elevator, get the drive back, use another form just to invoke anti-form, or maybe get fire form. And then since your party members start just be walking around, you get your drive back for free. Yeah, no, but that's how the cookie crumbles. So
Yep, that's why I put the incentive, the estimation as well as high as I did.
so let's see if we can do it just right this time. Hopefully.
Let's see if he just wants to play nice or if he just wants to be a brat.
Yeah, this is why I say Zigbor is a hard fight to learn it if you're just like being a new rooker.
Even an experienced rumber, you can have issues with him.
I mean, as long as you can fight Roxas, you can do this run.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like I remember like over with Zigbor when I was doing it.
Like, even having trouble with all of them, like, but I mean, like, I feel like you can actually get through this run as long as
Why
you can
did he
actually.
get stun lock? You better not DM. He wasn't close enough.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
sometimes
never mind.
do it.
I hit him well over it. Never mind. Ignore me.
I'm like,
What did he
he
do?
was past it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could be past his HP gate and he won't DM. That's when you know you're lucky.
10-5, lucky?
Yeah, that's
That's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, but like
I mean, maybe if I wasn't around.
like I never get like on my last run, like I got him past his HP gate and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't kill him.
There we go.
I come around just to destroy 10-5's luck.
Hey, I'm gonna put the whole marathon back on schedule.
I mean,
Hey, wait a minute, I was looking forward to this, like, oh hey, we're ahead, I'm gonna get to go to bed a little early.
hopefully.
As long as the rest of the fight goes well, I'll be well in my estimation. So.
Don't worry, I think I'm gonna actually have to force the marathon to be back on somewhat on schedule because I can't start much earlier than my run.
Alright, so here we are. We're coming up on the literally worst fight in my opinion in the.
Yeah, because you can't.
We already
loop
did the
it.
worst fight in the run.
Oh no,
Oh, this is the
you
worst.
can't loop
This
this
is the
fight.
worst.
You can if it lets you. I just gotta play this. I just gotta hit it till it dies. That's my strat for this fight.
Alright, well.
Oh, so it's an Alfina style strat.
This of swords. Okay, so this is Lux Sword. So the problem with this fight is when they patched this game, when they patched the game with the most recent patch, they kind of broke this fight. Like, Lux Sword's cards just come out really fast now, or they just stay out way too long. That's what it is too. But the point is, like, this fight is random, and they just ruined this fight. You just gotta like hope and pray. You just keep him looped in, because what you want to see is just him just using the minigame resets as a challenge, and just keep him going until the end of it,
Or he could just die
But-
because his cards.
or in his cards.
His cards are death. Like, there is no.
His cards. See, look at this. His cards are terrible.
I honestly forgot what Professor Palmer is running. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be a fun run. I really wish I could stay up for it, but
Oh damn! How did you not die?
Very carefully.
I gotta do that thing called work.
He
Go
just goes in.
squandered.
This fight is really terrible.
I think that was my favorite thing when I played this for the first time. You're squandering your time.
Don't squander your time.
Yeah.
Look who's on top. So this happens. Is just it's really bad.
Like I said, you can't loop him unless the game allows you to.
Or if you just get really lucky.
That would be the game allowing you to, I still think.
So how the loop works is like you just want to do arrow spiral into one hit. And if like you have trouble setting up the loop, what you can do is just do the mini game. It's like I mean I do the mini game just to set him back up in the loop. I don't really care. Like it's not really a time loss in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just doing it. Is it just me or did the stream freeze?
I'm solid on my side.
I'm solid.
Okay, never mind. Nah, it's like the stream froze for a second.
I'm like, I've dropped a couple frames, but not too many.
I'm also watching the, I'm watching Tenfive's direct feed, not the, speedrun restream.
I'm the one just like I'm mainly watching this just to see what he's doing, see what this guy's doing. Well, then I have to essentially.
Like, this fight is bad. I'm gonna do Peter Pan strats on Syax for safety.
And there's yeah,
I also think Peter Pan strats are just kind of neat.
it just looks goofy to me. I didn't know that could happen with him. Alright, so
Please don't kill me, don't kill me.
so DM skip? No DM skip. You can skip this DM that he's doing right here.
I almost got it. If I used Trinity right, I would have got it.
So like what you do is like before he like reaches like his HP gate where he does this attack, you can do a solo Trinity, and that'll like stun him essentially from doing it.
And then you just do Roxas strats again.
and then you do solo Trinity into limit form, and then just like you do an Ars Arcanum, and just hit one hit, 2 hit until like he's around it's like 1.5 bars left for a limit, and then just do another Ars and that skips his DM. It's really simple, like once you figure it out. But we take what we can get with Lexord. Alright, now we're coming up on Syax, and this fight's pretty much goofy with Peter Pan strats.
I think the Peter Pan strats are great. And he's a lot like the Berserkers that we were talking about. Steal their swords and beat them up with it.
Kind of. Oh yeah. So Peter Pan strat is pretty much the slow strat, but we're doing marathon safety. There's obviously the faster. There's tons of faster strats we can do, specifically like Duck Flare, and just like abusing his revenge value essentially.
Right. This isn't Birth by Sleep.
Alright, so there's a master form strat. There's a limit form strat.
There's a strat for everything. This is just the safest strat.
Yeah.
And it's really not much slower. It's what, 20 seconds slower?
Something like that.
So really, it's not much slower. The
But,
limit form strat, if you don't have level 3 limit, you can't do.
Oh no, you can do it. We do it just fine, dude.
Well, it had to be modified.
Alright, maybe.
You do like a duck. You do 2 reflects, and then you go into duck flare, and then you go into limit form, and then Thanark's R's, 2 hit, ether, R's, and a full combo, and he shoots.
Alright, so what's effectively happening here is like as he's hitting him, like Peter Pan's just unlocking him, preventing him from using that berserk bar. If he like dropped his combo at all, Syax would just immediately go into berserk.
So now we're heading into one of my favorite fights, actually. To be honest, I love the first Xemnas fight.
I like that you get Riku. Like, I think that was a great touch that this game added.
Yeah, so there was an explosion and it made Riku back to normal because he looks like Anthem, but he's not Anthem.
It's more confusing than it needs to be.
Anyways, Riku's back to normal and he's a party member.
He has a Smexy shirt.
Alright, so this is the leader of organization.
But nobody
13
can keep up with them dashes, man.
Oh yeah. So coming up, this is the leader of Organization 13 for guys who are still in the middle of a story arc, I guess. This fight is not as hard, but like it's not easy either.
But it has this cool building running RC.
Yeah,
And the laser sword!
Sword does a lot of parkour.
I'm sorry. Like, you cannot tell me that somebody does not love Star Wars when the boss of the game is using them laser swords.
Lightsabers.
I think because at the time that this game was created, Disney did not own Star Wars. They refer to them as laser swords.
I'm pretty sure Tetsuya Nomura just likes Star Wars. Alright, so doing this reaction command actually does like a bar and a half of damage to him immediately if you do the finish command. Alright, so are you not doing what's it called? Are you trying to do the you can't hit him behind a wall, sir.
Actually, yes, you can, which is surprising.
You're just doing okay. You're doing Alfina strats. Okay.
No, I'm actually trying to. My reflex aren't working right now.
I like that that's now catching on, Alfina strats. Like, that's...
I guess I'll explain what you're supposed to do. So, after the Roxas fight, we actually gained an ability called Combo Master, which what it does is it lets Sora do a combo and, like without having to actually hit an opponent. So effectively, like this led to like doing. So what we can do is use Reflect, Slapshot, Reflect, which is an ability we got. Slapshot is like a quick hit that Sora can do. What you do is you Reflect, Slapshot, and then a second Reflect can come out, which will do more damage. And just keep, that's how we just kind of loop, essentially. So this is, but, well, that didn't really happen, so it's whatever. Rest in peace.
Yeah, whatever. They took, what's the latest patch? They took out that, soft lock.
Yeah.
Thank you, finally.
Alright, so you can skip this building RC from happening again, but he just just decides whenever he wants to trigger it again. You just gotta be careful about managing your damage.
If I was one hit ahead of where I was, he wouldn't have done it.
Alright, now he's just sent to 180.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we killed Xemnas, right? That's the end of the game, right?
This is Kingdom Hearts. You never get to fight the boss only once.
Oh, rest in peace. Alright, so now...
He hasn't turned into a ship yet.
Alright, so this is the fight. Now we're just going...
And Keyblades are so strong, they cut through skyscrapers.
Right?
Sword and so this is the final fights. We're just going straight to the end of the game.
This is an RPG.
Actually.
Well, I'm also wanting to point out that, like, it's not just that, like, he's gotta turn into a ship. Like, that's the Kingdom Hearts meme.
Just saying, we just slice some buildings. You guys know what to do in chat. Alright, so we're gonna take out these two laser cannons, and these guys, these nobodies get knocked out by just using gravity.
Magnet.
It's gravity half the time, just be real. We use this is like the second most used spell besides Reflect.
Right.
Alright, so take out these cannons, and are you gonna do Master Form or no?
Looks like he's about to.
Yep.
Okay.
The Bumblebee form. I mean, Master form.
Master Form is pretty good. I did it for this section.
You only get it for a brief moment, though. But
at least Riku is helpful.
Yeah, Riku does his job right, I guess. And so, the purpose of this section is just, you gotta get rid of this cord, and then we can fight this.
I'm just gonna use Berserker.
I was gonna say, you're use Stitch?
No,
Okay.
I'm just gonna run Berserker Charge on it.
Fair enough.
Because the Berserker lasts long enough to basically get rid of most of the enemies.
There's different ways you can do this. Like, what I like to do is I like to use Stitch right here, or you can use like maybe Chicken Little or Genie Strats or whatever you want to use. Typically I like to use Stitch. It's safe and magic, and as long as he just keeps giving you magic, it's alright.
It's one of those things that I think various runners have various opinions on what the best route is, and you know.
Yeah, some people think maybe Genie is faster because like just straightforward to do, just use gravity, like madness.
Well, and it's one of those things that like it's very hard for us to actually sit here and test it due to the fact that
It's just like if you sit here,
it's not like it's an easy fight to just load up and test, or that we can, you know, if you start doing it, all of a sudden the argument becomes, well, you know, you might be doing it that way, but you know, you're not optimized within your strat, blah blah blah. It's like, guys, can we not fight? So instead of actually coming to a consensus on what route is faster, we're like, you know what, do the route that you want to do, that you're comfortable with, and have fun.
so here we have Armored 1. We're gonna fight this guy 2 times right now, we're just fighting once. So, once we get, it's just straightforward, like, you reflect his attacks when necessary. In this case, hit him with that clear, or just do whatever you want to do. On crit, like, we kind of use, like, a Valor form strat, and then I kind of
I've seen it done on beginner too. It just doesn't work as effective on beginner.
No, it's not, but I've seen it too.
Yeah. There's different ways you can do this fight.
It's mostly just, you know, beat him up, don't die.
Yeah. His sword swing does a lot, yeah, honestly. And that's the in a second.
I just needed to get a finisher off.
Here, just use Thunder.
I could have done that. That would have been the smart thing to do.
But
I didn't.
But what's it? Oh no, wait. I'll be nice.
alright.
When do I do smart strats?
Thank you. Somebody else. You said it for me. You knew it was coming.
Alright, so anyways, here's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah.
He's a ship now.
Or anyways, technically he's Dragon's Remnant. Maybe call him Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright, so the point of this is just take out his what's it called? His turbine, or his engines.
Take out his parts.
Yeah, take out the parts. So first we take out the tail, then we take out the 2 engines behind him, and then the wings.
That was actually the worst Mega Laser position I could have got.
Yeah, you got Riku driving the thing. You've got
Sora
Sora.
standing perfectly still somehow and not fall.
You've got Sora proving that not only was he great at, did he learn how to do parkour while he was asleep, but he can, he got the ultimate balance, unlock, so no matter what, he can stay balanced on this thing.
I would like to point out though, that I forgot to point out back in Twilight Town when we revisited the Berserker fight. After we wailed on a bunch of Heartless, we learned how to use a skateboard.
Yeah.
I'd like to point that out.
Sora just knows how to skateboard, dude. I mean, who doesn't know how to skateboard?
I'm not allowed on them anymore.
I don't even know how to skateboard.
Why aren't you allowed on them anymore?
Did you beat people up when you were on skateboard?
No, so I got on a skateboard once, and I was on it for 10 seconds. At which point I proceeded to lose my balance because anybody who knows me in real life knows that I have issues with walking. Yeah, and when I fell off of the skateboard, I proceeded to almost break my foot in half.
Nice.
Ouch.
So everybody in my life has since said, you are not allowed on a skateboard because the next time you will die.
I can see that. On, 10 seconds and almost killing yourself on one.
Yeah, in a church parking lot.
Alright, so aside from that, here we are.
Back to the run.
Almost done with Blue Eyes White Dragon.
By the way, any donation?
My short story ate up a lot of that little bit of free.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta take out the wings from here.
Yeah, just gotta take out one more wing. So, any donation?
Nope, but you guys are running out of time to help us reach that $200 goal by the end of the.
We got 2 more fights. We can do it.
We can do it. Need
Come
your
on,
help,
40
guys.
$44, you guys.
Alright. So this is the Armored Zen 2 fight. On PS2, this fight works. This fight is on PS2. It works 3 phases, but this one on the final mix you just have to do it in 2 phases.
Because he will force like Sword to get off the stage.
Alright, so just gotta hit his HP gates and then the fight is simple.
Just take his crown, Sora. Come on. Take it. Take it.
And this not really much we can do to speed this up other than just hit him and just get him towards the HP gates.
Pretty much. And pay enough attention to make sure that you're ready with your reflect, because them swords.
Yeah, because his sword one-shots you on critical.
And we also get all the abilities from the drive at max level.
Oh yeah, so for whatever reason, fight specifically, they made it where Sora can use Glide, which he would get from Final Form. He can use Dodge Roll, which he gets from Limit Form, Quick Run, and High Jump, and Aerial Dodge from Master Form.
Without being in the form.
For whatever reason. It's weird. It just makes sense, but they just did it. So another fun fact, in this fight they kind of removed the voice clips from this fight for whatever reason. PS4 is weird sometimes. Being a bro for healing up.
Riku is actually doing a pretty good job of being a bro.
So thanks to the combo master, that kind of really helps when using like reflect into that slide dash, because you can't normally do that very easy. Combo master really does help a lot. Alright, so this is the last time he will do that pushback attack. Ouch. No. These buildings
And
also
crit, that would have killed you.
Yeah, it really would. I remember that happening to me in practice.
There are many, many reasons why I will never.
For me, I'm crazy. And I was thinking beginner mode is too mash for me. I did learn beginner mode at some point, but I prefer crit. That's my problem. Ouch. Just don't die here.
Yeah.
That's terrible. It's terrible if you die here.
Anger and
How far do you get sent back if you die there?
I think you get sent back to Blue Eyes White Dragon.
No, you just get sent back to the start at this point, but it's still
Okay.
terrible. It's still terrible if you die here. Because I can get to sit through those 2 like reaction commands and everything.
Well, yeah, but I was just curious how far.
But luckily we didn't die. Alright, so now this is the last fight of the finals in this.
And if you haven't had enough lasers, then you are in for a treat.
Alright, so what he wants to do here is just start off by using Reflect, and then we go into session. Riku's limit session.
Riku,
Like, my heart is racing watching this. Got this.
Ooh, coming in clutch with that heal.
I know.
This is real clutch. I'm sorry we're not talking about this. Like this is.
It's like the really important fight right here.
And there's so much that can go wrong. That's just like you're watching to see what can happen next.
At some point he wants to go into limit form.
He just did.
I did out of safety.
He didn't get the R's to land. Alright, so he's using here, no wait, I'm reading it wrong. Never mind. I read the fight wrong for a second there. 102nd Dalmatian.
I guess we should explain. I guess it's kind of late to explain, but like, Ars Arcanum does not add revenge value to your finisher. Like all these attacks that Ars typically does not add revenge value.
Yeah. The benefit of using that Riku's limit their session is that those lasers aren't gonna hit you while doing some of the fancy moves. But now he's gonna use, or, he's doing jumps instead of, oh yeah, because you don't have any mana. So he's basically trying to do these little strats to avoid getting hit by all of these little lasers, because they suck.
Normally I'd be doing a lot different strats for this fight, but
Yeah.
these are a lot of my safety strats I'm pulling out.
They're the Alfina strats. Do everything you can not to die.
Hopefully he doesn't use.
You gotta admit, if nothing else, using my kind of strats, you get really good at dodging.
Nope. I couldn't get my, if I got my MP a second earlier, I would have blocked that. Oh well. Slow time. We'll still be
Right,
under.
so you get this really neat kind of ability that they put in there, where Sora isn't the ultimate hero because he actually gets off the ability to pull Sora into this thing where he's sapping away his health, and you get to take control of Riku, which is kind of fantastic in my opinion.
Even though it's really slow.
It's so slow to get over here and try to get Sora free before Sora runs out of health.
Barely.
Whew.
So it's slow for a few reasons. Like if your Sora dies, it sustains the fight. You can also die as Riku, and that ends the fight.
Yeah.
And typically we just don't want to see him
And-
this Riku section.
And Riku just moves so slow.
And like you got this guard, you got the clone, the Zenith clone just blocking your path.
You got them long legs. Can you move faster with them?
Okay. We've beat the game.
Good
Yep.
GG.
It's not time yet. It's not time yet.
It's not time.
We still have a minute and a half to go through, but you technically can die here if you don't match. But if you match,
Yeah.
you can't die. This is how you know you finished the
Yeah, this is where your stress starts coming down while you finish it up. Because you're just reflecting some lasers.
So while this is going on, I'm gonna do a little
And-
bit of an outro here, because nothing really happening besides just all this awesome cutscene.
Lasers?
Lasers, yeah. 2 minutes. I want to thank NGA for letting me actually run this game, because even though I'm not the best runner of it, and there was a lot of issues with the game, that I had, especially near end game, I still love this run, and I still started off the best I could at the moment. I want to thank Cohen for watching, and when he has donating the rest of the week. It is a great cause. I want to thank my commentators Alfino and El.
No problem.
Happy to.
Sorry I had to dip in like mid Demix fight, but
Hey,
I think that just happened.
happy.
Anytime I get to come and hate on this run, explain this run, makes me very happy.
So like I said, I'm
And
a
that's
critical.
time, by the way, on the final bit.
Yeah. And
Once I do the final thunder there, it'll be.
We did it!
I mean, you guys can check me out.
I
Can I
wouldn't be
get that
too
runner?
sure of that.
That's yep.
Yeah.
You guys can check me out there. I try streaming every day, but doing different well, doing different speed runs of Kingdom Hearts. But yeah,
Sora,
I think we're good.
I can't. Don't say another
Yeah.
I
word.
think the next
One more.
one-
It's not.
Remember, guys, you can donate,
It's not.
and when you donate, make sure you are telling us
How
what
can you
is
say that? Even if we
what
could,
incentives you want your donation to go.
where we are.
Aw,
Come on, Riku.
it's a great cause, guys, for Go Rescue, getting homeless dogs paired and rescued and put into some amazing homes. So
Alright, so I just want to say thanks for having me here.
Yeah, no
Nice to
problem.
commentate.
I've always wanted to do some commentary for Kingdom Hearts runs.
You know,
you did great, man.
I always
Yeah,
figured I was
I
better
think
at
I
stuff
pretty much
than you.
carried half the time.
Really? Are you
Alright, so
mad?
yeah, like I said, I'm a
No.
critical mode runner, but you know I can also
kinda
do
always thought you were
beginner
better at
mode
everything
at the same
too.
time. Alright,
And if you don't know Alfie, he's a great runner.
Riku.
so yeah, guys, that
that
was
like?
Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix HD. And hope you had a good time.
You guys will get to hear my wonderful voice a couple more times throughout this marathon, so don't worry.
Alright, I think that's it.
Yep, I think we're good. If Slow gives us the okay.
End of the road. Yep.
Ready to hand it on over to the intermission and the next run setup.